Live.
Welcome! Let's get right into it, because we stopped last time at a little bit of a, I don't know if cliffhanger is the right word, I guess cliffhanger. You guys had just made it to New Sire, where you got in touch with many of your other contacts. One of them being Francisco's father, where you encountered, not just, well, you encountered Francisco's father and his caretaker, as well as you went and saw one of your previous co-workers who is working inside the castle. He used to be the captain of the guard, now retired. You also saw that there was a meeting going on with, at very least, a few important people. You weren't sure exactly who two of the people were, but at least a couple of them seemed to be somewhat important. Then you were told the unfortunate news that your friend was transformed in the Mournland and was harboring some sort of force within them that allowed them to see people's fears. With this and his old age, he politely requested that you be the ones to finish him off, so that when he dies, whatever forces he's harboring don't cause any damage to the prince or any of New Sire. So you went down the path of remembrance, and after getting to a nice place, made your way and took him out. Now let me open up the tactical view. Great. We're still in initiative. Wait for the map to load.
You might need to restart combat? Or, oh no, we did roll initiative. Okay.
Yes. So go ahead. Roll initiative.
Oh, I think you already did. We have the list in the encounter section.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great.
Oh, and we're looking
I
pretty.
like that 'cause I'm
we're looking
first.
pretty good.
Nice.
I like
it's
that.
been your turn for like 20 minutes. Come on.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm taking my time with this one.
Are you
That's
considering
the
the
big
turn
real
timer?
lump about how he's gonna shoot his arrow.
You are up first. What are you doing?
I am. Got a performance anxiety. Alright, let's hope every single time something's like magical or like vaguely phantasmal, I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to hit them. But I am gonna try to hit them. I'm gonna try to hit the question marks living spell with my crossbow that I love so much.
Okay.
See
Go
how that
ahead.
goes. Alright. Big money, no whammy. Eee. That's a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Oh, and now I'm
It is-
sad.
Kind of constantly its form is shifting, and like one of the arrows like comes towards it and just rapidly a piece of it just like moves to the side, dodging the attack.
Okay. As a part of Gloomstalker, I do get another weapon attack, part of the attack action, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to
There
do
you go.
that. And I did even worse, so
Ooh.
let's go!
After a great
and-
start.
Yeah, I'm really feeling myself actually. So no need to do much of anything except I'm gonna back up a little bit because I know my place now. That's my
Okay.
turn.
All right. It is this being's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta remove Keen. I don't know how to remove Keen from the initiative. I'll just skip over him. 1, 2, 3,
Whoops.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is interesting. Mieg.
Yeah.
This creature just begins to this writhing mass of what looks like different like humanoid ghostly forms that are constantly shifting and phasing between each other, extend its hand towards you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey.
You're good at those, right, Mag?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so good at those. Mm-mm. Oh, okay. D&D Beyond is loading. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a nat one.
Natural one.
That is just. Oh, no roll, just a flat, just one.
I see.
I don't like that he's reading.
As I stated, I'm really good at those. I'm really good at those.
Mieg. You feel as though the strength is being pulled from your body. Your axe becomes significantly heavier in your grasp. And all of your allies feel like they're being pulled away from you. You are frightened. You have disadvantage on basically everything while you can see this creature. You cannot move closer to it.
While I can see it?
No, you just can't move closer to it. At least not willingly.
No, like, I have disadvantage while I'm looking
While
at
you
it.
can see it, yes.
Okay,
You also
cool.
take a -5 to hit on your ameliorator.
That is true.
Oh.
You have the ameliorator. The
Oh.
downside does come into play.
Oh
here.
yeah! Oh my gosh!
No.
Damn.
This being without
this is why I got it too. I was like, whoa.
this being without moving is going to just hover above Francisco. I'll also move it out of the way though, so you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's super cool.
It is now your turn.
All right. I believe I'm still getting the flanking bonus on this guy, right, from Yag?
No, Mieg is not within melee range of it.
I thought Miag was. At least,
I think we moved Mieg back
Because
because
if
the
it-
creature was supposed to be bigger than one tile.
yeah, I thought he was a 4x4 or a 2x2 creature, like filling up this entire section.
Oh, let me see.
At least that's what you said last time. Is that it was a 2x2?
They are large. Yes, that is correct. So yes, you would.
Okay, cool. I don't think this is an undead necessarily, but I'm gonna.
Did you
I
drink
also
the
believe
potion
I
yet?
magic weaponed your
You did
mace.
magic weapon me, yes, and I drank the potion that gave me +1 AC before combat.
Hey, you're stat.
Yeah, it's teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, goodbye.
No, it just died. That is back.
Oh, are we losing people?
Nah.
I think it's
Is
just Nat who's having problems.
Oh,
Is the
okay.
other living spell also large?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, there it goes.
Oh, I actually just got more afraid.
All right. Do we think these things are very wise?
Hopefully not.
I'm trying
Never
to
read a living spell before.
I'm trying to decide if I want to compel to duel them, or if I want to thunderous smite the one in front of me. All right. I think I'm gonna start with a compelled duel. So I'm gonna
All right.
target the two living spells.
They have to make what kind of saves?
It is a Wisdom save of 14.
That is a success on the skull one.
Okay.
That is a failure on the kind of rotting creature.
Okay. The skull one is floating above me, right? Is it within striking distance above me, or is
It
it
is
like
not.
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna swing my mace, or flail to be more specific, at the blight one.
Okay, go ahead.
Probably not gonna hit with a 7. Or
That is not a hit.
yeah. Actually, it's a 9. Still probably not gonna hit, but it's slightly better.
Nope.
Yeah, that's my turn.
We are good.
Okay. Eclipse, help us out.
How high up is the floating spell?
Hold on, I have to turn you up. Maybe turn down the music a little bit. Even though that's pretty good. All right, what you doing?
How high up is the spell? I'm actually weirdly quiet.
20 feet.
Okay. For
It's
now,
also technically above.
I'm gonna keep it simple for now. I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Not good. 11.
Yeah.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
It just, a hole just opens up within it and it lets the attack go through, which closes up.
That's the turn.
All right, Dr. Andre.
I'm going to scorch the one that's flying, the question mark guy, because he's
Okay, do that.
flying above Francisco, so I don't have to worry about catching him in the blast. So it needs to make a dex save.
All right. That's a natural 20.
Well, fuck it.
Ow! Ow!
But
God
you will
damn
be
it.
doing damage.
Okay.
How much damage? Is it
Half of 15 in fire.
All right. Very, very nice. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. It will take it. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Very, very nice. It is now the living spell, Blight's turn. Well, it was compelled to the duel. Well, actually, is that a condition?
What do you mean?
Is that
No.
a type of condition?
I don't
charm?
believe. No, I don't think it's charmed.
Okay.
On a failed. It just says it's compelled. It doesn't say if it's a condition or not.
Fair enough. It
I
will
can look
accept
up
your
real
duel.
quick.
You just the kind of like the green rot from its body just begins to peel off, and it floats towards you, attempting to cling on to you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Those are the ones I'm good at. That is a 21.
Oh, you're so good. No worries. Let me roll. So you're gonna take half damage. What is the fastest way to roll this?
Oh god, is it that many dice?
Oh. No.
It is blight. Doesn't sound very.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but if you can, there you go.
Oh my
There you go.
god. Oh my god.
Jeez.
You take 23 necrotic damage.
That is
Oh
crazy.
my- Oh!
I did roll
Um,
pretty well. Those are some really good rolls.
Shit.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what the rules for concentrate. Do I have to beat a 23 on my concentration check now?
No, you need to beat
No.
half of that.
Half of that,
Yeah.
13. Okay. I was gonna say, goddamn. I do beat a 13, so it is still compelled to duel me.
Alright, it will. Yeah, you are utterly terrified. You feel weak and alone. What are you doing?
Can I go into a rage when I'm frightened?
I think
Is
there
that
are some things
possible
about that.
for her?
There's some rages that get you rid of your
Yeah.
frightened condition.
It
I
might.
don't know if that's my path.
That's a 6th level feature.
Ah, tragic.
So I don't think it has any effect right now.
Ooh.
Although it will in the future.
Okay. So then I cannot control rage. That's perfect. I guess I'm so close to all these monsters or the spells. And yeah, everyone just looks so far away. I did see that one hit Francisco though. So I think I'm gonna try with
Well, you
with
are
one
5
good
feet away
swing
from it right now.
to I'm 5 feet away.
You are not in
Okay.
melee range. You cannot move closer.
Can I move 5
you are
feet
frightened.
there?
Yeah, you can't.
I
You have to
I
move
can't
away.
move closer. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. That's
You don't
so
have to move away.
true.
It's not your
Okay.
spell, but you can't move closer.
Okay. I'm going to take a hand axe that I have, and I'm going to throw it at the blight.
Okay.
And then that is
That will be at disadvantage
that's a disadvantage too, right?
because you
Okay.
can see it. Yes.
Oh.
I
Okay.
can negate your disadvantage
That
if you want.
was a 2.
A 2.
That was a 2 and a natural 1. So and a
Unfortunately,
natural
that does
1.
Not hit.
So I think whatever happens, I try and throw the axe. It just falls out of my hand, and Mieg's just booking it. Mieg is like not okay with this. Like it's so close, and like why was she not able to hit that? Weird. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is like the farthest that I can move away.
Okay.
Is that 6? Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Probably about.
Perfect.
Sorry, the map doesn't match up. I kind of got this map left.
All right.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you get to make a wisdom save against it.
Oh, okay. Is that that's also disadvantage, right? Yeah.
No. No.
Oh? Okay, no. That's also gonna be a 2. This dice has to go away.
You
This
are
dice is
still
done
frightened.
today.
And you will also.
So, Mieg, I'm gonna give you my help point here to reroll that dice.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, okay. Thank you. Okay. Because you're giving me the help point. Oh, well, I was gonna let you decide which 20 I roll, but I can't find my other 20, so I'm gonna use this one. Wait,
I
would you like
believe
this
in
one
you.
or this one?
That one.
Okay, perfect.
You got this.
That one, yeah. Hell yeah, okay, that's a 19. That was a 19.
19.
Very good.
As
Yeah.
you run away,
Thank you
despite
for
the
the
spell,
help.
you can tell that luck is still there, and your friends are not abandoning you. The spell dissipates, and you don't take a bunch of damage.
Do I feel my muscles? Do I feel my muscles again?
Feel your muscles.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna like hug myself and be like, okay, good. Great.
That was a clutch health point. Black.
It seemed like a
Your
worthwhile
turn.
use.
That was sick. That was sick.
Alright, my turn. I'm gonna give a quick side eye to Mieg because that just seemed like a moment for them. And I'm just gonna move up a little bit. I'm gonna take. Okay, first off, I actually want to Hunter's Mark the Blight.
Okay,
Go ahead and do that. Then I'm going to take a shot at it.
go ahead.
What's up with that? Okay, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cool. All right, so that is the D8 and the D6. Hunter's Mark. Oh, max damage for a.
Dinner's ready.
19. Yeah, 19
19 damage?
piercing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm
When
gonna
it
back.
connects, it kind of like slows down as it goes through the creature. It is damaged, but maybe not as much as you'd like.
What are
You
you
said
doing?
it. You said it when the combat started.
What are you gonna do? Cool. Well, I'm doing my part though.
Yeah. Very, very nice. Okay. It is now one of the living spells' turn. Let's see. Am I lucky today? Oh yeah, we love that. So let's see.
So he gets it back.
That one can move away from me. I have no power over it.
Yeah.
That is lucked.
No.
Yeah.
It just you just watch as like almost like a cascade from like from both different sizes, from both different like sides of its body. It is like facing away from you, and then from like either side, like heads just like start turning around from both directions at the same time to stare at you. I need you
Yeah?
to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Should be good at that.
Yeah, I'm like moderate at it. Oh, and that's 20.
Nice.
24.
You're
Oh,
fine.
nice.
Yes.
It is a terrifying image, but you've been in the
Ugh.
Moorlands before.
I have.
All right.
Doesn't get any easier though.
It will. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Come closer.
25.
And
How
it's
high-
flying over me, so I don't get an opportunity attack, right?
That is correct.
How high up is it?
Tragic.
It is like there's 5 feet between you and it.
Oh, if I had my pole arms, they'd be fucked.
All right. Francisco, it is your turn.
Yeah, How far away am I from the skull?
From what?
The skull monster.
Like about including like for the height,
Yeah.
like probably about like 20, probably like 30 feet-ish.
Okay. I'm going to use Lay on Hands, and Francisco's gonna like crumple his fist, and a bit of holy light's gonna glow, and he's gonna like slam it into his own chest, and I'm gonna Lay on Hands myself for 20 hit points.
Very nice.
Ooh.
That'll be my action, and then as a bonus action, I'm going to Champions Challenge the skull.
Again? How many times you got that?
No. So Champions Challenge is my Channel Divinity. Compelled Duel is the spell.
I see.
So I'm
That's
going to
the
Champions
military?
Challenge both of them, just to have a backup in case I lose Compelled Duel on the Blight, and this gives me a second chance to get the skull
Well,
to
is this
focus
also
on me.
concentration or no?
Nope, it is just a divine. It's just a Channel Divinity, so it's not a spell. It's just an ability I use, and it lasts until either me or the creatures I've targeted go unconscious.
And you're targeting which creatures?
Both of them.
Alright. So the skull is gonna go. Is this a wisdom?
Yep, it's another Wisdom save for the both of them.
The skull succeeds.
Okay.
The boy fails again. It is
Cool.
super. It really wants. It is. Keep on goading it. It's not happening.
I don't know. I tried my best with the skull. You guys are gonna have to deal with that one on your own. And that's it.
Very nice. Eclipse. Speaking of dealing with things.
Yeah, so well, thanks. She's gonna just mix a bunch of potions together, and I don't have good action economy right now, so this is my whole turn. But I'm gonna use a spell slot to make a potion of flight and break it on my feet again, and then fly up to the same range the skull is in. So it has to leave my range in order to jump next to it.
Okay. Very nice.
That's the turn.
Dr. Andre, what are you up to?
So you just floated like 5 feet up.
Yeah. pretty much.
Oops. Okay. That's great. I'm going to twin Dragon's Breath. And so I'm going to whack myself on the chest and grab Clips on the ankle, and both of us as an action, and breathe 3d8 fire for a minute.
Oh.
Okay.
I need to mark how many things I use. That's 2, so we can pass. And then I'm going to breathe a cone of fire at it so that I don't burn Eclipse's feet off. I may have to take a step in a direction to do that, though.
You can probably go under
right
it.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dex save.
all right. Let's see how dexterous these guys are. That is an 11.
Haha, it failed. Didn't beat a 14.
All right.
I would 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. It is. You feel like kind of like one of the shadows that it's been made of just kind of dissipates.
Woo!
Is that your
That's
turn?
it for me.
All right. All right. Come on. High rolls. High rolls.
Mm-mm.
Not quite. That's okay. It's still, this is actually probably more effective. It will try to hit you. It is just going to, like, you just see, like, a bunch of rot just get hurled at you. This is me trying to hit you.
Okay.
What is this? Wow, that is, like, entirely faded. That's a 7. 14.
That'll
hit.
be a miss.
Alright, next attack. Oof. I'm rolling so bad. That does not hit either. You survive both attempts. No issues. Mieg, you are no longer scared.
Yeah.
Francisco will
It's
shout to
time
Meg.
to bring out. Yeah.
You should focus on the skull if you can. I
Focus
think
on the skull.
yeah, the one over here
Okay.
by the by the squishies.
I'm not squishy.
Yeah. Ooh.
I just have bad luck.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go into a rage, and I'm going to travel as far as I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it gets me back to like being 5 feet away from the blight. Should I help out Francisco or do the skull still? Oh, well that's a Mieg question.
What would Mieg
Yeah, Mieg's after seeing that, she's gonna tear through the blight to get to the skull on her next turn. So Mieg is gonna come slashing through with she's gonna pick up the hand. Oh, it's yeah. With the ameliorator, she's gonna try and throw that at the blight.
So the ameliorator doesn't have a thrown
Then-
property.
Also, before you attack the blight,
Okay.
compel duel.
Yeah.
I think I misused compel duel during the last boss fight. It ends if another friendly character attacks the person I'm compelling. So I'm the only one who can
Oh,
attack
okay.
the blight without ending compel duel. So that is why I was telling you to attack the skull.
You still have champions on it, though, don't you?
Oh, okay, okay.
I do, but champions only keeps it from walking away from me. Compel duel makes it so that it attacks with
Ooh.
disadvantage against anyone who isn't me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
So compel duel is like a little bit
okay,
better
well,
than champion.
I have taken.
You can just
Yeah.
spree.
If I have taken my movement to run over there, I'll hold my action in case the blight decides to do anything.
You could also
else
use your action
aggressive.
to dash if you want to.
Mhm. I don't know if this is like
That would
viable
be really
ground.
good. That would be really good.
Yeah. You might be able to run across like the beams on the bridge to get past it.
Yeah, you could, for sure.
And I'll have disadvantage to opportunity
I think that
attack
would be
you.
good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that gets me 5 away from the skull.
It's
then.
still in the air a bit.
Okay.
It will get to make an attack. against
You know
but
what?
it
Maybe
just
I'll
has
stay on
disadvantage.
the bridge thing.
It
okay.
will take that opportunity.
I'll stay on the bridge then.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna try and hit you, although it has disadvantage, so we'll see. Not hopeful.
Light or the skull.
First one is a 2, so
The
you
boy.
are fine. And the next one was a 1.
No.
You
Super
are
fine.
totally fine.
Weird.
yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
preoccupied
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Mia gets mad. Perfect.
Lux, you're up.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna move up a little bit. You know, just a little bit. I think I'm 80 away from the skull right now. I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm 80 away from the skull.
Let me see.
I'm going to.
By measurement, you're 45. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna drop concentration on the hunter's mark on the blight guy, and
Can't
I'm
you
gonna
move it?
relocate that with the bonus action to the skull dude. And then I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot him with my light crossbow.
Go for it.
19 on the die for a 26 to hit.
It definitely hits.
Cool. So that's gonna be that.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure with a bonus action you can move your hunter's mark without having to use another spell slot.
I think
That's
that's
only
true.
if the thing that's hunter's marked goes down.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's 13 piercing.
13. All right. Once again, not as much effect as you like, but it does do damage.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
Very, very nice.
Oh,
It
I
is
also
now-
am gonna back up again. So I love doing that.
Yeah, that's fair. I respect it. It is now my turn. Ooh, not quite. Dr. Andre,
Aye.
you see these two hands just kind of lash at you from either side. That is a natural 20.
Is it a ranged spell attack or a ranged attack?
It is a melee spell attack.
Oh,
So it is gonna float down maybe 5 feet to get to you.
gotcha.
This is going to be...
Dr. Andre's definitely going down.
This is 28 psychic damage with the crit.
Yeah,
Honestly,
so,
it could be worse.
drop flat on my ass. Like,
Really?
that's
That
exactly
downs
zero.
you?
Yes,
I only have 28 hit points.
I have
That's
29,
crazy.
and that's a lot for my
Oh.
class.
You guys are you guys are squishy.
You forget
That-
you're
that
a
was
paladin.
very lucky crit.
The squish.
The joys of being a paladin.
Well, that gives me someone else to hit. Eclipse.
Hi.
Not as good. 17 to hit.
Oh my god. What? You always hit just my AC. You never like never go under it. It's always just my AC.
Don't you have shield?
No, the artificers don't
Oh,
get
okay.
shield unless you're artillerist.
Oh, yeah?
It stinks.
I thought Battlesmith got shield.
Oh, you're right. It's one of the two. It's not me. I don't get
Taurus
it.
Yeah.
doesn't get shield.
It's not
Yeah.
alphabet.
Eclipse might go down here too. Where are them?
Ooh.
Nah.
That is going to be 16 psychic damage.
Okay.
That is going to be its turn. Francisco,
All right, I'm gonna hit the blight.
go for it.
That is a 22.
22 hits.
All right. I'm gonna expend a spell slot for a smite here.
I'll allow it.
I,
I
is
do want
this
to
thing?
differentiate which damage is what.
Yeah, I was gonna say it also matters if this is an undead or not. I get to roll an extra d8.
This is not an undead.
Oh.
Okay. Or it's not a fiend either, right?
It is not.
Okay. I figured I'd ought to ask.
Fair enough.
The first d8 will be for the weapon. The other two will be for the smite.
Okay.
It is a magic weapon if that counts for anything.
Yes. The
Oh, your
The-
weapon is magical?
Yep.
Mhm.
I got the magic weapon from Dr. Andre.
And that ability
doesn't
isn't
matter.
concentration, so it didn't drop when I went down.
Did the
There you go.
breathe fire go down?
That's teamwork.
Alright. So the first one is 8 plus 4 magical bludgeoning damage. And then
Plus 4. Okay.
6 radiant damage.
So that would be 18 damage total.
8 plus 4 is 12, plus 6 is 18. Yep.
With your now magical weapon, you're finding it much easier to cut through this thing.
As much cutting as a flail does.
To smash through this thing.
Yeah.
Very nice. It's looking injured.
And then I'm going
Nice.
to do. Can people who are down hear me?
I don't think so.
No, I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna. Okay, so I'm torn. Should I try and pull off and come help you guys with the skull, or do you want me to just keep holding the blight over here?
I might need your help in a second.
Because what was that?
Yeah.
I might
to
need
deal
your
with
help in a
Ethan.
second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a little concerned. I could try and break off and do some healing for you guys, or I can keep the blight where it is.
Just come over once we're down. There's no point in doing it now.
Oh, one of you are down.
I'm next. We're good. We Gucci.
Okay, you're next.
It's
Okay,
in
you are-
melee range, so
I'm
you
more
are
like when I go down, then you need to
Yeah.
come over.
Yeah.
I'm going to end my turn here.
Okay. Eclipse.
Is the breathe fire still up or is that concentration?
concentration.
Boo. I'll stab at it with my action. Oh
Okay.
my god. What is that? It's only 15.
Gene just hits.
Oh my god. Yeah, how's it feel? 8 damage.
8 damage. Is that a magical weapon?
Yes, because Artificer infusion.
There you go.
And then with
Okay.
my bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Dr. Andre. And that's 4 hit points you come back up on. Which doesn't make that much of a difference for you.
So,
An extra turn.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Alright, that's the turn.
Very nice. Dr. Andre, you are flat against the ground, but you are now conscious.
Get out of here.
If I run, it gets an opportunity attack.
It did move
I
down.
It could
for sure.
disengage. Yeah, I'll disengage and scatter.
Okay.
Can I grab myself, please? There we go. That's a safe distance.
Are you?
Oh.
Stay within 5 feet of me, and I can swap places with you if you take an attack and tank it.
Mm-hmm.
Half my movement is getting up. Bonus action, I'll twin Dragon's Breath again and give that to Eclipse before I scatter.
If I go
be up
down
there.
and then come back up and you don't, is it still in effect?
Yes. I'm concentrating on it.
Dope.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
All right, very, very nice. It is the Blight's turn.
Oh.
Not quite. Gonna try to hit you.
Yeah, hit me. Do it. You can't.
Natural
Apparently
20.
not. I'm really good at rolling
No
7.
balls, no balls.
That is a miss. And a 2. Okay.
Francisco's over here just batting away attacks with his shield this entire time.
Oh, yeah.
That is very impressive. Mieg, it is your turn.
Perfect.
It's in melee
The
range
skull's
now.
down here now, right?
Yes.
It is, yes,
Because
you
it
can hit it.
went down to attack
Yep.
Eclipse. Yeah, perfect. Right, I'm gonna come one more forward. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm under it. I'm just gonna go one more forward to attack it in melee range.
Go for it.
First, yeah, with the ameliorator.
Does
That
Nia get
is going
flanking from
to-
that?
No,
Again?
you're not in an adjacent space.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. That's a 15 to hit.
Just hits.
Ooh, okay. Perfect. Where's the... Okay, cool. That's a D8. That is 9 damage. And then
Very
Ooh.
nice.
I think I dropped the hand axe before. Can I swing it again on a bonus action with the ameliorator?
Not, so I think Ameliorator is a
So-
long sword.
Do you have another
Okay.
weapon on you? Because you can use your free item interaction
I have
to
the
draw
second hand
another
axe.
weapon. Then yeah, you can draw the second hand
Yeah,
axe.
I'll take out my second hand axe. I'll draw my second hand axe as my bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So you can draw one weapon without using an action, so you still would have the bonus action for the offhand attack.
Slay. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Especially because you took the
I've
dual
never had to
wielder
use, like,
feat,
these
right?
skills before. I did, but
Yeah.
that doesn't really come into effect until next level. Okay, well, I have my hand axe, and I'm going to try and hit that too. Ooh, okay, that is a 21 to hit.
that hits.
Perfect. And then, that is a 5 damage.
Okay. Very, very nice.
Nice.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Pretty good turn. Lucked, you are up.
Yeah.
Move up a little bit, take my shot. Shoot my shot. As the kids just stupid. Alright. That's not gonna hit. That's like a 9.
9 does not hit.
Cool. Dejected.
Someone had to roll badly.
Yeah. Someone. And he's dejected, he's gonna walk back. A little more
Alright.
sad than he started.
Let's see. I like that. I like that.
I don't.
I know.
Lux, you walked back sadder than you started.
I
Need you
did.
to make a wisdom
Let's
save
go.
again.
Yeah, man. Oh! Wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
A 22.
Nice.
22. No issues. You are never been better, honestly.
Well, okay, let's not get into hyperbole.
Francisco, you are up.
I did have one quick question. Are you going... it is left vague whether or not unconscious people can hear you. Are you going to roll whether or not unconscious people can hear me?
Well, no one is unconscious right now.
No, I just want to know for future use, because I can only use
Oh.
this ability once a day, so I want to know if it's,
Yeah, if you're unconscious, you can't hear anything.
you cannot hear me. Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action turn the tide. So everybody rolls a d6 plus 3 and get that much hit points.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Are they hit points or temp?
Hit points. Sorry. I know you haven't been hit yet, but I see 2 people almost dead over
No,
here.
that's great use of the ability.
Mass
just-
healing.
A d6 plus what?
Plus
One
3.
has 45 hit points.
9 hit points. Let's go.
An amount of hit points.
And then I'm going to use my action to hit the blight again.
Go for it.
That is an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Tragic. And that's my turn.
Pretty good turn. Eclipse, what are you doing?
She's gonna take her flask and take a sip and swish it around in her mouth and spit out the alcohol and do the dragon's breath.
I like it. That is a deck save?
Mhm.
Yeah. On
Dex
Doctor.
save, 14.
Okay.
That is only a 12.
How much damage is it?
3d6 fire.
9 fire damage.
I missed one of this creature's abilities that would have been really helpful. I
I don't like
Keep it
that.
forgetting.
reread the stat block before I started this. Alright, how much damage?
9 fire.
9 fire. Very, very nice. It's looking pretty injured.
Can you use that?
Oh, did you roll any
Barely
ones?
corporeal.
No. Just 2.
Your ones count as 2s for the future.
Because you have the, I know. The
Elemental add-up.
Yes.
Wow, that
Dr.
keeps
Andre.
counts when you give that someone else the dragon's thing. That's sick.
Yeah. Because it's not me doing it.
Wow.
What you doing, Dr. Andre?
Breathing fire up at the guy. It's a 15-foot cone, so he's still in range.
That is true. Alright. I'll make a deck
Oh,
save.
yeah.
That is a 20.
God damn it. Half of 14,
Alright.
which is 7.
Some might say.
That's it for my turn.
Some would say it's 7. It's now the Blight's turn. Oh, that's wrong dice. Alright, alright. Well, it's gonna try and hit. And hopefully I stop rolling 7s and 2s.
I'm okay with it.
Oh.
Natural
Yeah,
20.
no, that's great.
What's it? I just want to know what it's modified. What is the actual to hit? I just want to know what the modifier is.
Wouldn't matter. Crits always hit.
No, I know. I just I'm gonna figure out the.
So,
modifier.
I
how
know
much
you
is
want
that?
to know the modifier. I have to tell you.
No, you don't.
Well, if
Just
he's
made a
rolling a lot of
plus
7s, we could gauge based on the previous attacks.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think I already mentioned it. It's a +7.
Yeah, I thought so, but
He's just like me for real, for real.
What a luxury it must be to a modifier.
Just like
Ooh,
me.
Man, this is bad for you.
That's
Why are
crazy.
even you defending?
That's crazy. How
I'm
would
ready to roll a new character.
so remember that
No way I
joke we
can-
made?
there's no way I can instigate. That would have. You would have to do 100
No, I don't
damage
think I
to
can
instigate
tell
me.
you.
Okay.
It's not. It is 50 necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm
See?
down.
It
I went
rolls
from
a lot
full
of
health
dice.
to down.
Lord.
Oh, this might get really scary in a second.
Holy shit.
Yeah. R.I.P. Tank and healer
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, this is not gonna be a good next turn.
Kenneth with the unicorn.
Alright, guys. We're gonna do what we can.
It has one more attack. I'm gonna roll to see if it goes for Dr. Andre or Luck.
Oh lord.
It's not the kind of creature that would just try and kill me, is it?
I
Does
think
it for
it's
yourself.
smarter than that.
And I'm gonna attack you, Luck.
You know, I guess, probably, like, strategically speaking, that's better for us.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 26 to hit.
No, it doesn't, though.
That is going to be 17 necrotic damage.
Cool.
Fill up?
Mieg, we need a hero.
Yeah. Oh my
You
lord.
might-
Oh my
Where can Mieg
gosh.
stand where it's flanking?
Mieg would have to be in the air.
No. I could do that next turn.
In the does being on the bridge side count? Maybe because I'm a little up.
You know what? Sure, I allow that.
Yay.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Okay, slay. So
Nathan's
I am
like-
flanking.
I can give you a pity point here.
Yeah, the thing should go for Mieg next turn if Mieg does a bunch of damage here. Theoretically.
Yeah. Gosh. All right. Here we go. With the ameliorator first. That's going to be 15. That hits, right?
15 does hit.
Okay. Slay. Perf. I shifted all my stuff because I got hungry and now I don't have any idea it is. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Ooh, okay. That is 12 damage with ameliorator.
12 damage.
And then I'm gonna try hitting it
Yeah.
with the yeah.
You have many
Okay.
fears,
Yeah?
but this fear you've conquered. It is dead.
Oh, that's.
I need Eclipse and Mieg to both make
Slay!
wisdom saves
Oh,
as
awesome.
just this dark
Oh.
torch explodes outwards.
Don't worry, guys. Wisdom is my worst stat.
These things are sweeter than I
Natural
thought.
20.
Couldn't be me.
Natural 20.
So good.
That
It would
How
be
does
really
it tag?
funny to use a hurt point on Sadie.
You could. I mean, it makes sense in this situation.
For content!
yeah.
For content.
You,
We're
Yes.
losing the fight too much.
Mieg, you are terrified. Once again, you feel distant and weak. We'll get back to that on your turn.
Oh,
Luck,
man.
what are you doing?
Well, okay. I'm seeing this dude and I'm thinking to myself, well, that's not how I want to spend my Tuesday. So, I'm going to bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So, movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, and then I will use, I'll gain a, this is, I believe, 20 feet of movement right here. Puts me more than 5 feet away, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot him with my light crossbow, and then this attack, if it hits, gets a little buffed.
Alright.
That's going to be a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Cool. So on top of the D8 regularly, it's also going to, if you'd imagine.
Oh, you cut out at the end there.
Oh, it's gonna take some extra. It's gonna take some extra damage.
Sure.
That's going to be. So, that is 11 piercing and 4 force damage. Just in case that's
Okay.
relevant.
Very, very nice.
Cool. And now I also get some extra movement because I used that attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and increase the gap a little bit, put myself right next to Francisco.
Alright. Francisco, make a death save. I want you to keep the result private.
Lovely.
Okay. Is
Oh,
there
we're
a way to-
doing one of these. That's cool. That's
I
cool
love
though.
him.
yeah, I'll roll somewhere up it.
Cool, man.
Actually, does everyone see the rolls I make?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Am I the only one who rolls in alchemy then?
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
I'm the one that's streaming, so I don't want to like be cooking all the dye and stuff.
That's fair. Okay.
Maybe I rolled 8d8 in alchemy.
Yeah,
Bro.
I'll just message you what I got.
just not the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Eclipse.
Yeah.
What are you
just
doing?
Francis
Eclipse?
doing God.
is gonna dash, and as she does, she's gonna chuck a potion at Francisco's head, and like as he wakes
Okay.
up, she's just gonna say, "That's the last of it. It's up to you now," and she's gonna
Boy.
keep herself exactly
Ominous.
5 feet away from the creature, so it has to walk to her to attack her.
How much do I
Okay.
heal for?
You get 5 points.
Sweet.
Dr. Andre, what are you doing?
Running up to the thing. That's probably like 15. Yeah.
The squishy's on the front line now.
I'm not squishy. I'm not.
Listen, it's not my fault. Fire breath, that son bitch.
Go for it.
He needs to make a dex save.
Oh, true. I'll go for it. That would be a 6.
Let's go. That would be 6, 12, 14 fire damage.
14. It just consumes all of this flames, and you see it slowly start to contract and then expand, and contract and expand, and you should both make Constitution saves.
From one to the other.
I'm glad I'm good at these.
Oh, that's not better.
That's a nat 20.
That's an
Nice.
11.
That is a fail.
Damn. Damn.
Is
There you
Eclipse
go.
never gonna leave one of these fights without some like curse?
It's not a curse.
It's just 8d10 fire necrotic damage.
Blue.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
you're not insta-gimped though. I can pick you up.
36.
No
Okay,
chunky salsa.
36 and half of 36 respectively.
Yeah, I think we're both down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, actually, let me double check what half of 36
Yeah.
is.
But the creature.
Oh my god, Eclipse is not down.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no no no!
You
I
can't-
took full. I took full. Never mind. Yeah, if I succeeded, for
Okay.
a second I was like, no. If I succeeded, I would have saved.
I was looking at my 32 max HP and I'm like, you're doing a lot better than me.
But
Crazy.
you are battered and bruised, but the enemies have been defeated.
Okay, so I only have one more healing spell. So I'm gonna quickly run to Eclipse, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Eclipse.
And
And
who
I'm
is
hope-
down? Is Dr. Andre down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're both on.
Sit down.
Okay. Someone can make a
Oh.
medicine check to try and stabilize Dr. Andre.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly Cure Wounds Eclipse, and then you can
Yeah.
medicine check Andre.
Yeah.
I could.
I can.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna
My
also.
bros now.
I'm gonna like get up
Just saying.
and immediately try.
Yeah, I think you just have to wait until after Lucht has tried,
Yeah,
because
I
you'd
get
still be
that.
down at
Yeah.
that time.
An 18 on that medicine check.
Okay.
Nice.
He is stabilized.
Let's go. My math.
Alright. Anyone have any healing on them?
And I wake up in 1d4 hours.
I am fresh out of healing.
I said the rest
Nice.
was
I
up
think
to
if
you.
Meg
Human
ever
type.
did CPR, she would just like squish to the heart, like it would not. Well,
Don't put me anywhere near a dead body.
Is there anything left of the monsters, or are they just fully gone?
The monsters are fully gone. All you
Alright.
are left with is the
nice.
hollowed remains of your previous friend.
I'm gonna pick up. Someone needs to carry Dr. Andre. I'm going to pick up. Names are hard.
I'm not the big and strong type.
Frederick.
I'm going to pick up Kurik and bring him back.
Okay. I also only mentioned this. I think a
I'll
lot of
pick up
people who
Dr.
stayed yesterday know this, but there was, I believe, 300 gold pieces that he had been still had that he
Mhm.
offered over for this service. So you can split that amongst yourselves.
Was it not 400?
I thought it was 400
Sweet.
as well, but
Was it? I might have said 400. We'll do 400.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I heard 400.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty worth the bond.
I actually heard like 600.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I should have put that out there.
No, actually, I don't know about 600.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was-
it was 1,000.
4,000? Is that right?
Yeah.
You messed up
No,
the
but
decimal point.
I am pretty
Yeah.
sure it was 400.
What was
I think it was either 300 or
Really?
400. Yeah. All right, so split that amongst yourselves.
Mhm.
Just even split. It's like 66 for each, and then the
And-
person
and-
gets an extra
yes.
4.
Well, that works.
66.
Keen was here in spirit.
Nice.
Yeah, Kane is here in spirit.
Mhm.
It does leave
Oh,
4
yeah.
left over though, so
I'm fine not taking
Yeah.
we should give that to Francisco. He gets the extra 4 gold for the
Yeah.
emotional burden of this.
Yippee! All for
Yeah.
getting hit for 50 damage in a single attack. I'd
House
like to.
and life insurance.
I don't know how much HP
Crazy.
Dr. Andre has, but I have a feeling that might have turned him into chunky salsa.
28, so it wouldn't have insta-killed me.
Oh, okay.
It would have hurt real bad.
I feel like most of the time I just miss, crit, miss, crit, miss.
Which is honestly the worst. I would much rather take a couple hits that I can like keep pace with.
Yeah. Like pulling the punches. Right up
God,
to
I
the
went
fucking
unconscious twice in this fight.
Wait, you went unconscious twice? I thought. Oh yeah, yeah, at the end because the
I got
blow up.
bitch slapped by the fucking question mark bozo.
moment.
You can make an Arcana check to see if you can recognize.
It's like
what spell that-
dodging.
Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
can't. I'm unconscious.
Can I guide
Oh.
myself?
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a decent bit. 4. I can do math. 15 plus 7?
22.
22.
Pretty good. You recognize
Swifty.
based on what you've heard of different spells to your knowledge. This is probably the living phantasmal killer spell.
Damn.
That's a brutal name.
I mean, that's 2 4th level spells.
Phantasmal killer.
Yeah, Phantasmal Killer is gross.
That's,
Well,
Alright,
my
well,
man's unconscious. We start
Yeah.
making our way back. Okay.
Dr. Andre stopped bleeding. That's the important part.
Yeah. Now, are we just gonna walk
Hell
into
yeah.
town with a dead body? In an
Yes.
unconscious one. Okay. I just wanted to.
think- I
How is the
think
prince gonna react to that?
we have a note. We have a body.
Maybe
I can go alone to the prince if you guys don't want to
maybe we
risk.
should make sure the prince reads the note first before seeing the body.
The prince seems like a level-headed individual.
I think that would be a better order.
Yes, I figured I would give
Oh no,
him the
that's
body
even
and the
farther.
note at the same time.
Really? Hit him with the 1-2 punch?
Oh, how else would you do it?
In case, just so you're aware,
Give him the note first. Let him think it over.
the body is kind of in a sorry state.
Oh,
The
okay.
process of these creatures leaving Kuruk has, when I say hollow, I mean like literally.
Okay, I might dig him a little gravesite
Well,
over here then,
there's-
and bury the body.
I wouldn't do it there. If you wanted to bury it, if we just finish the path, that'll be a much
Yes,
more
I-
sentimental place.
Yes, I think that would make sense. I don't know, he did like this bridge. Perhaps it would be
Yeah.
best to bury him somewhere here. This was where he wanted to die, so perhaps this is where he wanted to be buried as well.
Do you think we could clean up the body a little bit? This is a little unbefitting of
Oh,
a condition for a military funeral.
I think Francisco would be like trained in giving last rites, I think, as part of being a paladin. If not, I know for sure Eclipse is.
Hey.
What?
No,
That
it's
wasn't a
true.
dig. You're a cleric. You should know this.
Voice, not
Making a
what was
pass.
said.
It's like telling a doctor they know how to read funeral stuff.
No, I mean she
This
does.
is why you take the ceremony spell.
I do have ceremony, actually. It's just not prepared right now.
Is it a ritual spell?
It is a ritual spell.
So you can
Right.
still cast it.
Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna cast ceremony and bury him like down here right by the river in this like lower part of the dirt over here. And then I think we can head back.
I don't think you have access to it.
No, is it not?
You're not a. This is not a. You're not a wizard. This is a. Otherwise, you'd just be able to cast any ritual spell at any time. if
I
you're
thought the
a
rule was
cleric
if you
or a
cast it
paladin.
as a ritual, you can cast it at any time.
Yeah, that's how most spell classes work.
I'm not thinking because then that would imply that you have access to every single ritual spell ever printed at any point in time.
Well,
Only
it has to
the-
be on your spell list.
Yeah, it has to be on your
Here's a
spell
list
list.
of ritual spells.
Like, I know ceremony.
I know artificers can do it.
But you swap out your spell list. Every...
No,
You
Paladins
don't
don't.
swap? Okay.
No. We just have
That
a
makes-
list of spells and then we ready them at different times.
Okay, that's fine then. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, so it's not like I have access to every ritual spell. No, I just have access to, like, I think 2 or 3. So yeah, I'll give him his ceremony, and then I'm gonna bury him down by the water. I think that seems like a nice place for it.
Okay.
Do you have anything sentimental you want to mark the grave with?
I think I'll leave the javelin I used as like a tomb marker, and tie a little bit of cloth to it, a little bit of golden colored cloth.
Very nice.
Well, today has been
Alright.
an exhausting day, to say the least.
Yeah. Dr. Andre's already asleep.
We should probably head back to town then.
Yeah. Yeah. This
Okay.
makes me too sad.
I think I do also need to stop by the castle.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome to join me, but I would also be fine going alone.
You know I am about castles and princes.
I'm not sure I remember. I do know the words murder prince, and you cannot say that during
And
this
that that's all you gotta know. It's pretty succinct.
How long does the walk back take?
Probably around 30 minutes.
It's been an hour. Do I wake up?
You're still in my arms, so
Do you roll the d4 or does the DM roll the d4?
I assume the DM does.
Oh, to see how long it takes? Let's...
Yeah. Roll a 1, so I wake up.
You wake up.
Yeah.
nice.
I have 1 hit point.
Dr. Andre, I'm so
You're
glad
looking
to see
great.
you're okay.
My bones hurt.
Yes, I think a lot of our bones hurt after that last fight.
Yeah.
Can't hit at
Um,
all. I feel great.
Let me see.
Wow.
How many hit points did Eclipse get back? Eclipse, roll D8 plus 3. Let's see how many hit points you're standing with.
1
Or
plus
no, plus 5.
1 plus 5, so 6.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all.
Everyone looks like super shoddy right now, and Miega's just like gleaming.
Yeah, Miegana
It's like no.
and Lucht are pristine, not a dent on them, took no damage. Both are on
Over
the
half.
door.
I'll let me be
Oh.
clear.
Okay, so I just remember when I used my healing ability, like, I'm at full hit points, so...
I like to imagine like I'm tattered but like rugged. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking like kind of cool, like an action
Yeah.
hero.
You look like
I think
you
that's what
just
Lug
spent
thinks
like
he
a
looks
couple
like.
nights in the woods.
It
Yeah.
might have been if it wasn't for your MC Hammer pants.
Yeah. The hopefully the shot of like the camera looking at me kind of crops out that part.
And then we have the pan out.
Yeah,
and
it pans
the-
out.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm cool,
yes.
right?
That's good.
Very.
That's good.
Um,
I'm cool, right?
I
So
think
what did I miss while I was asleep twice?
He's on the job.
last spell guy blew up, killed you in Eclipse. Eclipse got better, you got better. Time to go talk to the prince. At least to deliver the letter that was written that I took from Kurth.
Who's going to the prince?
Fucking not me.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna take a short
if
rest in a
it's not
tavern.
all of us,
Yeah,
I'll go with Francisco. Just
hell
to,
yeah, I
like,
need
back
some
him up.
moral support.
If you
Yeah, I am so fresh.
want us there, if you don't,
I think it might be best for a smaller entourage for this one.
Plus, who's gonna break you out of jail if he puts you in there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Let you go
No.
rest. You had a rough go of the fight.
I feel it is. I am somewhat duty bound to deliver the letter myself.
Oh yeah. No, 100%.
Okay. Let's head over to New Sire Castle. What do you say at the gates?
What do I say at the gate? um. Tell the prince I have an important letter from Kurik.
Okay.
Oh, is he really the prince? Or is he like king now?
Like, people call him the prince,
Mhm.
at very least. The problem is there's no kingdom to be king of anymore.
Okay, so New Sire isn't really considered like its own independent city.
Not really. There are like some special like regulations around it.
Mm-hmm.
It is
It's an
still
autonomous
technically
zone.
a part of Breland. Like it is owned by Breland,
Okay.
but it has like some like it has like it's like like Disney World, like they have their own like police force,
Yeah, yeah,
their
gotcha.
their own fire department. It's the same thing with New Sire.
Or like a pseudo state.
Yeah, exactly. But what you said does appear to work.
Mm-hmm.
Someone begins to escort you inside. And you find at the front doors on the inside Prince Orgev waiting for you. You had a letter for me. Kurik, where is he?
I think it is best you read the letter in its entirety. And then I will walk up and hand the letter to the prince. I have not read the letter myself. I believe he would want you to read this. I will wait here to answer any questions afterwards, but I do think you should read the letter first.
You see him take the letter, slowly opens it, and begins reading. It feels like you're there for eternity. Eventually, the prince just kind of puts the letter at his side and just closes his eyes. And he leaves. The person who brought you in is a bit shocked, pretty concerned. Okay. Well, I think that's all the time the prince has. Thank you for coming.
Did he take the letter with him?
He did.
Okay. Yes, I think it is best I get leaving. Thank you so much for bringing me in today, and I'll walk out with whoever brought me in.
Okay. Quick business now finished. We return to New Sire. What was everyone up to while this was happening?
Probably laying on a bed, like, waiting for my bones to hurt less.
Yeah, I'm nursing a migraine.
A migraine, but it's your whole body.
In the inn.
Eclipse is probably getting a new migraine as she drinks a bit.
So I went down
Yeah, go.
necrotic and also.
I'm just waiting outside the gate for Francisco.
I should note, in case it matters, you could not see the fears of other people. Only the people affected could see them.
Yeah.
I think when Francisco sees Miek at the gate, he's just gonna give her like a massive hug. And it's like, thank you for waiting for me.
Yeah. Did everything go well?
As well as I could hope, I think.
That's pretty rough, buddy.
My girlfriend turned into the
Into the
moon.
moon. My guard captain turned into a nightmare.
That's rough. Buddy.
What are you guys doing?
I think Mieg and I are probably walking back towards whatever tavern we were in yesterday.
Yeah. With the money we got, I'll cover like a good like strong drink for Francisco.
Eclipse
I'm
will
going
be
to take.
drinking in her room.
I think Francisco is going to find somewhere private to sit down and write two letters that he thinks he ought to write real quick. Maybe 3 letters actually, but he has a lot of apologies to be making tonight.
Eclipse,
I'm gonna take my from the bar and find Eclipse. Go sit down with her.
you'd find her in her room.
I'll sit down with you. Start sipping. You know, how are you feeling?
Not great. I mean, everything hurts. And I mean, everything.
You want a sip of mine? It's got like little chunks of fruit in it. Good.
I'm okay. I can't get too hammered. I plan on taking the walk back before bed.
Oh, that's good. Just take another sip and look away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Lecton on.
you sit in like the awkward silence where you just like take a sip, like not fully talking.
Yeah. Hey, have fun with your walk. And then I'll go find the other two. Go hang out with them while Sadie does her stuff, or Eclipse does her stuff.
I think from the sounds of it, Luck and I are both in the room, our room right next door, face down in bed.
Yes. Like knock on the door, just like.
Mieg wants to party. Everyone else is wiped out.
Yeah.
Guys, we should be celebrating.
I don't think Lucht is as
Jake's
in
just
pain,
trolling. She's
Andre,
good.
but he's just gonna play it up a little bit, so there's a sense of like empathy.
Camaraderie.
Yeah.
It's like in in
No.
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, when we're hurt together.
Andre groans in bed and Luck looks over and is like,
Yeah, dude.
me too.
Yeah, I'm like with you. I feel your pain.
Hello, me egg.
Hello. How are you guys? I'm alright.
Would you believe me if I said no?
Hey, I think if you have a sip of whatever this is, but like however you're feeling now, if you lost like a little bit, like a lot of blood, you could probably get drunk faster because it'd be more cost efficient. You know what? Maybe it'd be good.
That's probably true.
I don't really know what that means. But I heard someone say it downstairs, and yeah, I think you should try it out. It sounded fun.
I don't think I lost any blood. I just kind of got my brain scooped.
How did that feel?
You know, not
You can
great.
scoop it again.
He'll take the drink and just take a little small sip from it.
Yeah. Tungsten pineapple, really good.
There are a lot of chunks of fruit in this one. I just got lightheaded in real life.
Whoa!
Whoa.
How powerful the drink is.
Game is real.
Drink.
Yeah.
You get your
Die
brain,
in Dragons, you die in
Yeah.
real life. It's messed
brain
up.
scooped in the game, brain scooped in real life, you know?
If you die in Eberron, you die in real life.
Wait, we tested that already.
Real life, God.
That's why I had to bring you back.
Yeah.
It has been since
Saved
that
your life.
session.
Oh man. Oh no. Yeah.
Francisco, where are you rating the letters?
I'm typing them up on my own right now, and then I was going to give them to the individual people that I was sending them to.
Okay. Before night ends, Eclipse is gonna visit you.
Okay.
So it might, I don't know if it's gonna happen before or after you finish the letter.
You can decide where I am in the process of doing it.
We'll play it off of feels, but I would say if anyone else has something they want to do, they should do it before this conversation.
Yeah, I do have something. I want to go to one of those people, like the I don't know, like what like that have like the list of names.
Registry?
Or,
The registry
yeah,
people
what
in
is
the
it,
discussion.
Yeah.
yeah, one of the guys, like the first person we met here, that kind of. Yeah, I want to ask them if there is a vapor perdita that has, like, that they know anything about in Nusai or whatever.
Oh, and what is the name again?
Vapor perdita, but like not like vapor, like water vapor. It's with an I instead of an O.
Perdita. No. No. Not a. You said vapor perdita?
Yeah, vapor,
Okay.
not like Vader, like a character from a franchise that doesn't exist in this universe.
Right. We don't have a vapor perdita. Hold on. Let me actually just pull up your thing so I can remember this name. This is quite the name. There we go.
Jamie.
Vapor perdita. Yep.
Yeah.
We used to have a Stella Perdita. I don't know
Stella.
if that's helpful.
Used to?
Yes.
But pray tell. Like, did they leave?
You know, I don't know. We just cross it out when they leave, die.
So you don't have like a discrete way of, because that seems like a little bit of a jump from, leaving to like croaking it. It's all cross out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not the one who crossed it out.
Okay. Well, I don't work in government, so I can't really nitpick. Stella. Is there like a prior address listed?
Yes. Yeah, I could give it to you. And you get an address probably across town.
Cross town. Cool.
I could guide you there. That's kind of my job.
Yeah, that'd be. You know what? That'd be great if you could do that.
Okay.
And as we're walking, I
are-
wanna. Well, I just wanna like recollect. Do I know this Stella? Forever. Like, is this like a
Make a history check.
cool? Now, okay. 12.
12. No. Nothing's coming up.
Nothing's coming up. Alright. So, when we get there, I don't want to barge in somewhere that could probably just be like some person's house. Is this house, vacant?
It does not appear so. There are lights on inside.
Lights on. Okay. There isn't like a convenient, little, like, plaque that says, this is the address of the Smiths.
There is not.
Oh, man. I can't
You
just...
do hear the sound of a baby crying.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go up to the door and knock.
Okay. Eventually, a human man comes to the door. Can I help you?
Hey, yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to know, odd question. My name is Lucht. I'm looking for someone. I was just interested in, do you have any information about the prior tenant, a Stella Perdita?
Not much. I knew her name. I think she had moved out. Don't know where.
Yeah. Do you know where they would have happened to have gone?
Sorry.
Well, what time is it right now?
You have some flexibility. You would have had the entire day, whenever you wanted to get up.
Okay, yeah, so this would be like midday. So not like a rude time to come in. Alright, you got it. I apologize. Wanted to just come in here, see if you knew anything. But that's not the case. Go ahead and take my leave. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Sure. Have a great day.
Yeah. And then, you know, it's pretty classic of him, but he's pretty dejected. He's gonna walk away.
The MC Hammer Pants like brushing against each other. And each
Yeah. Like that, like everyone's so mean to me, with, like the largest pants. All right, and then do I know? So wait, could you describe to me what the remembrance like? Is it just the path, or does it go to a location?
It goes to a graveyard.
It goes to a graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tavern, and then if anyone goes to the remembrance, I'll accompany them. Yeah, I thought
so
you
that,
were.
Yeah. So that actually lines up pretty well.
Yeah.
While you were out, you'll see whatever's about to happen from this. But while you're out, I'm gonna knock on Francisco's door or wherever he's writing.
Francisco's gonna be like, "Hello, who is it?"
It's Eclipse.
And then you're going to hear what you can only assume is like a panic shoving of things into a bag. Like you hear like the clanking of bottles as he's like, "Oh, yeah, give me 1 second," and he's going to walk over to the door and open it for you.
Does he smell like he was drinking?
It doesn't smell like he was drinking, but there is the smell of alcohol in the room.
Okay. Would you mind following me?
Um, sure. I'd be happy to follow.
All right, she won't say anything. She'll walk out of the inn. You can decide at what point you want to say something, but as she sees Lucht, like as they pass, she'll gesture for him to follow too.
Who am I to say no?
And she'll walk to the start of the remembrance, whether or not someone says something.
I'm gonna sort of look to Luck and be like, oh, what are you doing out tonight?
This.
All right then. Eclipse, what was there something specific you wanted to see me for?
Are we still walking, or is this once we get there?
I think this is like while we're walking.
She
I
won't
would say.
respond.
Okay. And this will sort of. Yep. Yeah. And it's just gonna continue to follow Eclipse.
You,
Yeah.
You do make it to the remembrance.
Once we get there, she's gonna take. My alchemy is not liking me. She's gonna take 3 torches out from her bag, put a little alcohol in them, and light them, and hand one to each of you. And she'll just kind of nod. I figured this was best to do as a group. I know
I think so.
you've lost someone recently, Francisco, and it's been rushed. So I think you deserve the time to mourn them where they were meant to be mourned. I'm not going to say much as we walk, but feel free to pray out loud. I don't know.
I think Francisco kind of tears up at that point. He's like, like an overwhelming amount of emotions for today. I don't think he can hold it together anymore. He's been like fighting this all day long, and it's over for him. The floodgate is open. He just sort of starts to weep on the walk.
You have enough
It's just-
wisdom to note that that's probably why Eclipse isn't saying much.
Yeah.
Because she will start crying. She's like turning up herself.
Today has been too much for little Francisco.
Little Francisco. Going through it.
Yeah, he sort of starts to cry and will like move to wipe a tear from his eye and sort of mutter a prayer to himself, both for everyone he lost during the morning, and also for Kurik.
I'm gonna start walking the path to the graveyard.
Okay.
Look, I don't know if you've ever spoken about this, and feel free to not talk about it if you don't want to, but who do you take the path for today?
Well, I don't even know if I'm taking it for them, but I didn't lose anyone in the morning. I raised up in Carlton. But there's someone I'm looking for. And it wouldn't be the greatest result, but I don't know. I just thought they might end up here. I did lose them in the Mournlands. I don't know if that kind of thing gets mixed up. So I thought I might as well. But also, I was in there for a while, and there's a very weird feeling that you get when you walk through a country, an empty country, and there's relics of living. And I apologize if that kind of brought up stuff, but I in all of my time, I never took the pilgrimage here to pay the respects that I thought I would. And I thought it would be relevant to say now that as someone who knows what the Mournlands, how they change people, having been there, he was probably in a lot of pain, and this was a very good thing for him. You gave him a respectful death, from a guy that used to be housed beneath, I think it was proper and well done.
Thank you, Lucked. I appreciate it. You know,
Yeah.
for someone who you dog on so much, you have your moments, and he's gonna give you like a side hug.
Well, okay, I appreciate that.
And it's like it's supposed to be like a, you know, you're a good guy. I know we make fun of you a lot, but yeah, I appreciate you.
You
That is
had
what I
your
was trying to
moment.
get across.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna
Sometimes you're all right.
The MC Hammer pants like squeak as you touch them.
Yeah, I'm
Just like-
kind of holding them in a way where like I'm minimizing the squeak and I'm trying to like preserve silence, but it's really hard.
It's just like I want you to know I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, dude. Even after that comment.
Listen, between the way I talk to my dad and this, you shouldn't let me try and have touching moments. Words are not my strong suit.
Yeah. When you're in the forest for too long, you start forgetting what it means to be sentimental. Me and you both.
Eventually, you do arrive at the graveyard. It is unexpected because upon the path here, it's mostly been a dense woods, and it's felt like kind of like cramped and small, intimate. It does not prepare you for the massive expanse of stones put into the ground, just laid there, like little plaques that have been like embedded in. Probably most of these do not have bodies underneath them. They're just names.
When they get there, Eclipse is gonna start making a drink. Crazy. Is it like a fence to the entrance? Like, is there like a gate opening to the area, or is it just an opening?
It's just an opening.
She'll sit down then, like at the end of the path, once we hit all the stones, and she'll just place the drink next to her, and sit for a little bit.
It is empty. There's no one here. Except for one person. Person looks strangely familiar. But they're a bit a ways away.
Who do we all recognize?
Can I
them?
roll a perception check to try and get more information on this?
Sure, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Pardon me as I perceive.
That is an unnatural 20.
Oh. It is a half-orc in robes.
It's 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that 7 over there?
Ben!
Maybe his evil nemesis 8.
Mhm.
We should tread carefully. Do we know him well enough to like?
Eclipse is gonna stand up and start walking.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are you walking like away or towards?
No,
Seven? What-
towards 7. Towards 7.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, Francisco almost just wants to shout, be like, "Hello, Seven." But yeah, I think walking up is probably the better way to do
The
this.
fact that Eclipse isn't the one shouting the name this time.
Yeah. Francisco like almost does it and then sees you start walking. He's like, "Yeah, that's a better idea," and
She's-
we'll follow behind.
She'll take the
Yeah,
drink
that's
with
all the
her.
excuse I need.
She's still not gonna drink it, but she'll carry it.
When you get close, Seven turns around. Ah! What a coincidence. Francisco locked, I think.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, you're pretty good at that.
My memory often fails me, but sometimes I get it right.
Oh, this is a place for memories.
Hey, what about me?
Oh, you're there?
Wait, yeah, I thought you were in the room.
Are you here?
Oh wait, am I in the room?
No, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you're
wait.
not
I think
here.
it's
I
just
guess
us
you can be
three.
here if you want.
When I'm here.
Yeah, crazy.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
So,
this is
are
the
you
night
here?
walk. I was like,
Okay.
no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna assume that you are not here then. Okay.
I'm having road trip brain right now.
Mm-hmm. It happens to the best of us.
It's good to see you all again.
Yes, it is a pleasure to see you too.
Are you here for anyone in particular?
Yes, both brothers in arms I lost during the morning, and the recent passing of a personal friend.
I see. What are their names?
You wouldn't happen to know Kurik, did you?
I do not.
And then I don't actually have any names written down at the moment, but I assume I knew people from my unit that passed in the morning. I did not write a name for every single person in the army, unfortunately.
Did you give him their names?
Yeah, I'll list off a couple.
Well, I will pray for them as well.
And may I ask who you're praying for, so I can include them in mine?
Well, I suppose I don't have anyone in particular. This is my first time in New Sire. I figured it'd just be a good idea to pay my respects to those who fell during the morning while I was here. I'd
Good. Yeah.
never been to Sire when it was around. Regret it now.
It was truly a beautiful place, I must say.
So I've heard. But it seems like we may never, well, I won't see it in my lifetime at least. The morning shows no sign of going away.
I fear it may never go away.
Not to mention, divination spells fail. There's no way to magically peer inside the morning.
Is that common
Wait.
knowledge, or is this new information?
Wait a second.
It's only knowledge if you were, like, specifically familiar with the morning.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hidden. It is
Okay.
known, but like, this might be the first time you heard it. Are you all
That's
here?
good. I'm here for the same reason you are, really, making the pilgrimage. You know, pay due respects. I don't have anyone in particular. Although, I was hoping to cross paths, but yeah, it didn't really happen.
It is truly humbling.
I don't know.
I'm just here because I can't visit the grave that lays where the morning is.
Francisco sort of gives like a knowing look of someone who sort of knows the pain of not being able to go back to important places, as like the cogs click into place of why exactly Eclipse is here.
You have someone who died during the morning?
Before. Far before.
Ah. I do hope you got the opportunity to pay your respects then. The only names here are those who died during the morning.
I know. I just didn't have anywhere else to go. I cut out there.
Did you know this person well?
Very well. Yes.
Well, they are fortunate to have you. You'll carry their memory on for many more years.
That's one way to put it. She'll kind of like clap her hands together to not let this conversation carry on, and go. It's a bit of tradition, for me at least. I don't know if the Path of Light still follows it, but at least when I was studying it, when people die, it can be hard to talk about how much we miss them. So sometimes it's better to talk about how they touched you and how you can carry their image on and influence others positively. Francisco, I don't know if you have anything you want to share, but I wanted to give you the chance to have a proper ceremony here.
Sorry, well, you cut out a little bit out there for me.
Yeah,
I terrible timing, I know.
In the Path of Light, it's somewhat ceremony from what I studied to talk about how the people that have passed have touched you positively and how you can carry that to influence others and leave a better world behind you. And since it was kind of rushed before, I wanted to give you the chance to have a proper ceremony here.
Yes, I appreciate that. Rook was truly a extraordinary man. I met him right after the morning happened. You see, I had taken leave from my time with the Blade Makers to come and try and help resettle those who could escape. It was chaotic at the beginning, especially right as people fled. There was no order, but Kurik stepped up and helped organize the very first formations of a town guard. He was truly an inspiring figure. He brought a level of peace and calmness to chaotic times that I have never seen an individual carry themselves with before. I can only imagine how much worse the founding of New Sire could have gone if he was not here. It's a type of peace I wish to bring to others that Kurik brought to New Sire. I will always value that level-headedness he had, and will try to emulate it in the future. I know I am nowhere near half the man that he is, but I strive to become someone that can carry on his legacy.
Eclipse will give you a hug. It's super awkward. She it's clear. It does not feel super like she's close, but that's never really been something that she does.
I think Francisco is fully into giving a full hug back though. Francisco's a hugger when he gets emotional. He's been giving out a lot of hugs today.
It cracks her back a little bit.
Yeah.
She'll pat your shoulder as you release her.
Yeah. It's sorry, it's been a very long day for me. I get a little emotional.
You and me both.
What about you, Eclipse? What's your memory?
She'll kind of gesture to the drink. This one's called the Reverie. When my wife and I got married, we found it fun to have a drink for the ceremony. And the bartender we hired made one for us. Let me make sure. The drink, in actuality, is called the Brandy Alexander.
Looking this up.
It's a common... So the drink looks like a Brandy Alexander. And and it was called the Reverie for Eclipse and I want to make sure I pronounce the name right. Liana Reverie. She brought a lot of joy into my life and taught me to be persistent even when times got tough. And I've put everything that we've learned together into my work. And it seems like I've put even more than that than I knew. I won't let all the joy she brought me, what she taught me, go to vain. Nor will I let the risk I've put my sister in.
Oh, if it's a consolation prize, you're pretty good at making drinks. So I bet I bet you've nailed that one.
The goal is to make one that can bring someone back. Well, that's the goal now, anyway.
It's a good one. I bet that would taste really bitter.
Bitter?
Surely the drink of life would be sweet now.
I don't know. When you get something bitter, it really just kind of gets the whole body moving, right?
Well, I have a drink for that.
Was
Oh,
that-
I'm sure.
It's almost like a soup. I can make it perhaps before we leave tomorrow.
Oh gosh, don't give me another one of those bloody Alexanders. That one nearly knocked me over.
Well, they're supposed to. The fact that it nearly did is impressive enough.
Next time I'm getting you two to join us in the drinking game. And Francisco sort of does like a slight smile.
I'm not gonna embarrass myself like last time.
What is Seven doing?
Hey, what's up with him?
He's just politely listening. His eyes are closed and he is praying. Mixed camera is going. That's camera's going crazy. It was spazzing out for a second. Your camera was going a little crazy. Okay.
I'm like so clear.
When you all finish, Seven will open his eyes. This is maybe a bit unexpected, but if you would like, I can add some names here.
I at least would.
Yeah. I think that would be a nice addition if you could add a couple names. I don't know where I appreciate you offering. I think Kurik's name belongs here. He may not have died in the morning, but it did take his life in a horribly slow way.
Could I ask you another favor as well?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have the ability for divination magic?
That is unfortunately not my specialty.
No, never mind.
Would you like me to add the name of your individual here?
Yes, please. I guess I'll come back if I need to add more.
He goes over to find kind of an area at the edge. And you see him mutter a spell. And the earth itself begins to congeal and turn to stone. And the names of the people you had mentioned are now there. I
Thank you.
focus on transmutation.
Do you have any way to know if there's a name that's here?
I do not. They do have lists back in New Sire.
I should go check that then. On our way back.
Well, I'll be headed back now, but it was good to see you all again.
Yes, it is.
Good to see you too. Actually, wait. Sorry to hold you. One quick thing. And, tell me if I'm ever stepping over a line, but we saw you in the castle. Like, what, you got business here? Were you here just for this?
Crazy
Remember? I don't.
This time it's not my fault. I want to point out this one's not on me.
He seems like a bro.
I was at the castle, yes.
Mm.
The Prince Orgev had requested my assistance on a matter.
Mm. And, by that kind of weird, dodgy way you answered that, I'm not going to push the matter.
You are quite wise, despite your rant.
I apologize for he struggles with social interaction sometimes. He spends a lot of time in the woods.
What is it?
7. Before you go, do you have anything you'd recommend for me? We both know I can't cast anything.
It is an unusual affliction. I don't have anything now, but if you come to Arcanics, I could try to connect you with some people who might have a better idea.
Alright. Perhaps I'll see you there. She does not seem like 100% like she's gonna go there. Like, maybe that's been said before.
And 7 leaves.
Eclipse will leave the drink at the new gravestone and kind of look towards Locked and Francisco expectantly, like whenever they're ready. She's ready.
I think Francisco is going to step over to where the new stone for Kurik is. He's gonna, kneel down, say a prayer, sort of nod his head, and also look to Luck to be like, all right, anything else you want to do?
Luck's just gonna give a quick glance over to probably the sea of graves. No prayer, just like kind of a despondent look, and that's all he needs. He's ready to go.
All right. Eventually, after a bit of a walk, you do return to New Sire.
Is it too late where, like, the registrar people aren't around?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the dead of night.
Then once we're all together in the morning, I will find one.
Eclipse, but before you make your way to bed, there is something I'd like to give you.
She'll kind of turn worriedly.
He's gonna and on the desk is going to be a very poorly made bamboo. You can tell this is coming from a guy who's never made a mixed drink before in his life. Definitely way too much of the lemon sour. Definitely not enough cherry wine in there. But you can tell there is definitely an effort made, and Francisco's going to hand you a letter he wrote. I'm sorry. I'm going to get ready for bed here, though. I'll see you in the morning, and I'll message you the letter.
As you walk away, you notice she, like, very much held it in while she was around you guys. But as you walk away, you can just hear her start to break down and cry. And she goes into the room.
Okay.
And then before Francisco goes to bed, he's going to take his pouch of gold, which is about 100 gold now, and he's going to go to Keen's room and leave a note with a bag of 100 gold for Keen to see in the morning. I'm not going to leave it outside the door because that is dumb and someone will steal it. But if I can leave it like in Keen's room for the morning, that is the plan.
Okay.
So much money.
Anything else you guys want to do?
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Sleep already.
I'm going to bed now. I've got all
Just
my.
back to face first on the bed.
All right. Tonight, I want everyone to roll a D100.
No.
Alright, you're goofing hard right now.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Immediate goof, hard goof.
I got a 9.
I got a
On a
7.
D100?
Yeah, a 9 on a D100.
A 9, 7,
I
75.
got 12.
12. Some low rolls, guys.
Yeah, right. What's going on right now?
Okay, I'm gonna roll. 13.
That's crazy.
We didn't roll yet.
I think everyone did.
I think that's all of us.
7, 9, 13.
Mia, what did you get?
Got a 75.
Okay,
75,
one person did
I
well.
got a 12.
Yeah.
and 12. Okay.
Does anyone want a better roll?
Oh.
Yeah, can I use help on these?
No.
It's the
This
goal.
is it's either relevant if it's low, which like everyone got, or it's relevant if it's high, which is like maybe one person
You guys wake up.
with a third leg.
Do we
You
level
mean you didn't
up?
already have one?
No.
What?
Damn, Meg.
Eclipse is gonna
Aw.
wait for everyone downstairs.
We got a group unicorn!
Yes.
No, we may not have leveled up, but I think Francisco has like emotional leveled up as a person.
Character up. That's crazy.
Did you just get? That's crazy. You get the coming of age buff from ceremony. Congrats.
Quick, we're about to do a boss fight. Eclipse, marry me.
Whoa.
No, have you seen the boss fight?
I-
It's
I
really
mean,
funny.
I
If you get
have,
married
but-
before a boss fight.
But to say that to
You're
Eclipse of all people is crazy.
No. I said Eclipse because I think it was the least
That
like
also just
it'd be the
happens in the
funniest one, I
military.
think.
I'll marry you, Francisco.
Yeah, I think that was the...
The D&D
fact, in
equivalent
the
of
world
marrying
of-
Texas.
Happy
In
Pride,
the world of
happy
D&D,
Pride.
you get married for a +1 to AC for the next 24 hours.
Nice,
Ceremony is
nice.
such a goofy spell.
Yeah, I'll wait for us to gather on
This is to prevent wedding assassins.
the food.
Yeah, I think we'll. I'll sort of give Eclipse a glance when I come down for breakfast in the morning.
She'll look at you, and if it's just me and you for a moment, she'll kind of like smile and just say, I already accepted your apology when I took you to the remembrance.
Oh God. Francisco is just sort of awestruck at that one. He's not prepared.
Emotionally, hold up.
He's just a little dumbfounded for a minute and is like, "Thank you."
Yeah, and then Lux walks in after the interaction, sees the both of you, and is just like, well, I'm gonna
Bonding
go
moments
to the
all
continental
around.
breakfast.
Is it still nighttime? Or did you guys wake
No,
up?
this is in the
No,
morning.
on
This is
rest.
morning.
Okay.
You said we woke up, so I hope we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I heard
Okay,
you woke
I couldn't
up.
remember. I've been reading things.
Oh boy.
What
Also,
would you guys like to do?
Eclipse will say to everyone, there's just a name that I feel like I should check. I doubt it'll be on the registrar, but it's worth trying.
Go ahead.
Yeah. She'll look for a registrar and ask if they have anything on Penumbra Reverie.
The what?
Penumbra Reverie.
Isn't the P normally silent? Like pneumonia?
Pneumonia reverie?
Wait,
Penumbra is
or was
P.
it, or what was it?
Hmm?
Was it Penumbra?
Yeah, Reverie.
Oh, okay. I misheard you the first time.
No.
This registry sucks.
Yeah, I don't know whether to be glad or disappointed about that.
Well, if they're not on the list, it means they might still be alive out there.
Still don't know if I'm happy about
Okay.
that. There is it not even on the like. It's not even on the list of those that died in the morning.
Well, that is the list you're checking.
Yeah, and I would also like to check it on the people that's alive as well, like both of them,
Ah, no.
Oh, I
because
see.
either could be true.
No.
All right. That's all I had.
Yeah. You guys know how to like. You don't have to like submit where you're gonna move to when you move somewhere, right? Like in the like if you move like across the world, you don't have to be like, all right, everybody, I'm gonna write in this official document, I'm going somewhere else.
I think
That's not how that works, right?
in
I
the
don't think
vast
there's a
majority
phone
of
book.
places they don't mind, especially somewhere as filled with refugees as this.
That makes sense. You know, for a guy who does a lot of moving, I'm not really clued into that kind of thing.
It's a
Well,
bit
do you do a
strange.
lot of-
everywhere.
I would say you don't do a lot of moving. You do a lot of traveling, right? It's not like you change houses often.
Well, like I am physically moving, right? If I'm like here
Yes,
and then I go here, that's moving, even if I walk.
That feels needlessly obtuse. Also, you don't have a house.
Are you gonna call me out like that?
I don't have one either.
You know it's always been my dream to be a homeowner. So you know it's a sensitive subject.
Buy a house?
With what money?
You should be sitting on a pretty penny after that last set of gold we just got.
I gotta get a longbow. I'm negative 50 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not 66 gold pieces.
Yeah, true. Guess what I'm using for a lot of that for?
You
That's
could
right.
buy a little hovel somewhere.
Yeah, maybe
All
went
alcohol.
somewhere really remote.
Perhaps in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, with my people.
The deer.
The deer, the king of the forest, the frogs.
Yeah.
If nothing else, there's a lot of forest lore going on right now.
It feels a little weird to ask this after, the night after or the day after. How much longer do you think until we can go to the lake?
Oh, I'm ready to leave now. Honestly, I think staying here any longer is more harm than good
Yeah.
at this point.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. If we are leaving today, if you wanted to go buy the lightning rail tickets, actually no, there's no lightning rail here, is there? We'd have to
Yeah, we
walk.
have to go back. We have to
To walk
go back up to Star
Yeah.
Alaska.
I would like to. I would like to quickly say bye to my father before we leave, but otherwise I'm ready to leave whenever.
As soon as possible would be best. I think now more
Yeah,
than
so-
ever, I'm concerned about that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I'll do like a quick stopping by the old Silversmith homestead and say goodbye.
All right. You're leaving already? Just got here.
I know it's a short trip, Father, but you heard what I said. Important business.
Well, did you take care of some of it?
Yes, some of it was most certainly taken care of.
How's your friend doing?
um, he passed while I was visiting.
Oh, jeez. Hard to hear that.
Yes, it was not easy to see, but I'm glad I was here for him in his final days.
That is very fortunate.
Well, I wish I had more time to stay and chat, but I have to get leaving. And Francisco's gonna do one more hug for the new sire before he heads out.
All right. Don't get into too much trouble.
You know I can handle trouble.
Gives you a hug.
Mm-hmm. And Bella.
He's still surprisingly strong given his age.
Mm-hmm. While I'm hugging him, and Bella, watch how much he's drinking.
She nods at you.
I want to make sure he's alive when I get back to New Sire. Don't let him drink himself to death while I'm gone.
Please, I can handle it.
Oh, I'm sure. And then I'll head to the wave one last goodbye before heading the wherever I'm supposed to go.
Okay. Where are you headed after?
Is there a Fletcher or something in town where we could get luck a
Oh.
bow?
Also, if there's a place that has a curse remover, I am giving Keen 100 gold to get his curse removed. I assume he would want to do it while we're still in town.
That is not an option in New Sire.
Okay.
You probably gotta be. There is no setup for house.
What
House
is it?
is this? House Jurasco.
Yeah.
Definitely if you're in Korth, where you're headed. Well, actually, that is a good question. Are you headed to Korth? Or are you headed to Irontown?
Irontown. Is that not? Don't you have to go through Korth to get to Irontown?
You do. The question is, are you stopping at Korth? You have a package or not,
Yeah.
a letter.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right? That makes sense.
Okay. First, you got to get back to the lightning round, which will mean taking a bit of a walk back on
Oh, wait,
over.
real quick though. What about that Fletcher? Is there a Fletcher in New Sire?
Yes, yes. A lot of people stop through New Sire when they're headed to the Moorlands. You probably know the guy who runs the shop.
Let's go, dude. What's his name? What's his age, name, social security number?
Jason, with a Y.
Cool.
Course.
Yo,
With
Jason.
a Y.
Where's the Y? Is it in front of the A? Does it replace the A? Does it replace the E?
You don't know.
Is it Jason or Jason?
Yeah,
He
that's how.
doesn't say.
Yeah, I've known this guy for so long. I don't know how he does it. He just says Jason with a Y. That's like his full name.
Hey, my name's Michael with a B. Where's the B? There's a B.
Same vibe. I'm gonna walk in there. Jason, my man. Yo, what's going on? You got any longbows, dude?
Yes. Yes, we do. Good to see you. Kind of looks around. We have a couple. Take your pick.
Cool. I'm gonna take my time looking at it. I like in my brain I want to find one that's like almost identical to the one that I previously had, or
Okay.
slightly larger that I could work down with the wood carver's tools. I'm trying to perfectly emulate what I had.
You can find a similar brand
Mhm.
that you previously purchased.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, a good choice. That's very similar to your previous one.
Mhm.
I assume you like that one.
Oh yeah, I'm not the adventurous type. Well, I adventure, but I don't adventure with my purchases. You know what I'm getting at?
Ah, yes, of course. That's good business sense.
Thanks, dude. Cool. Now, we're talking about price, and I know you got a number and all that, but you think that you could work it down for a regular customer like me, a trusted customer like me?
It's been a while since you've been here.
And here I am. I left. I had to do something, but I made this trip explicitly for this shop. I'm not even going to the Mornlands. Stopped here explicitly to make a purchase from you because I know the quality that you do here, Jason with a Y.
I had an idea. I don't know.
Are you gonna give luck to her point?
Okay. I'll give you discount. Where's the
Jeez.
Y?
That's awesome.
You get it right. You get it for free.
Oh, okay. Jason with a Y. You're freaking me out. Okay. No, but I got this. Let me sift inside my brain for.
Is there any like intelligence check we can make to for like language?
No, there's no rhyme or reason.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Jason with a Y.
Is there a letter or something with his name on it anywhere in the building?
No, it's not. The building's not named after him.
No.
Just New Sire Armaments.
Okay. Jason with a Y. Jason with a Y. I had a son named Jason, which I would never do. No. That's not an insult to you. For me personally, where would I put the Y? I'm gonna say Jason with a Y. As we all know, your Y is before the A, so JYA.
No.
You know, can I make a guess real quick? Just it doesn't matter, but just because I want to.
Sure.
Is it JAYSON?
No.
Oh, then before the end.
Is it an and silent?
Is it JASYN? Jason?
No, he got it. It's at the end.
Jason with a Y! You've tricked me
The
again.
Y is silent.
You were always a shrewd businessman, Jason with a Y.
That'll be 25 gold pieces.
You know what? I'll take it, Jason with a Y. Thank you very much.
That's a pretty good deal still.
Yeah. My man
Yeah,
Jason with
look
a Y
up
hooked
light
me up.
crossbow. That is the price of a light crossbow. 25.
No. Long
a long
bow.
bow.
Long.
50.
Oh.
Jason with a Y. You got my hopes really up, Jason with a
50
Y.
gold pieces.
That's like extra evil, taunting you with the 25 gold price.
He didn't say that. He thought you were picking out the crossbow.
I know he didn't guess it, but could we get like a little discount because I did get it right?
After like the 4th try.
Well, but I
Only
guessed.
so many
second.
letters in the name.
You should get your name.
Honestly,
You should legally change your name.
Why?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Why?
cast a wish spell and make the Y in his name the second letter.
Modify memory, 9th level.
Okay, I can tell you the
You
name
have
change.
never had a Y in your name.
Quick question from the beginning.
Alright, you know, Jason with a Y, while I would love a discount, I also like supporting high quality work like you. Alright, and that's why I'm going to pay full price, no questions asked.
Thank
And
you.
also because you're probably not going to give me the discount. But that's, you know, I like to spin it in a way that is favorable for me.
Of course, very generous. Thank you.
Okay, Bill O'Reilly.
You know, if you want to get your name changed to Newsire, you could probably just say it. There's not a lot of records left, most likely.
Yeah, the records they do have, they're not helping people out. They're not helping people out. You looked for like 3 different people there, no one was there. Messed up.
No, thank
Alright,
you.
Jason with the Y, I'll take that bow.
I don't know. Changing your name is rejuvenating. That's all I gotta say.
Rejuvenating. Alright. No thank you. I like my name.
Lame.
We don't.
No,
Walk out the
nice
door.
name is Lit Mop Cocktail.
So, just out of curiosity, how much faster is lightning rails than walking?
What?
Well, so
Significantly faster.
I'm looking at the map, and I can't tell if it'd be faster to lightning rail to Flamekeep and then just walk to Doskaron, or if it'd be faster to go the long way around via lightning rail.
There's a place called Nowhere?
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I
that
see what
right.
you're talking about. I mean, actually, it honestly might be fastest to go to Flamekeep and then, like, take a boat across, because we could go up the river and dismount, like, literally at Fourth.
Where even is Flamekeep?
Both significantly slower than the lightning rail.
Boat
Okay.
would be slower, but then we wouldn't have to go
It'd
back
be a
and
much
then
shorter
up through
trip.
Hattrill. Yeah.
And it also might be cheaper to buy tickets to Flamekeep than to
That is also true. Where are you guys? Where's Flamekeep?
Flamekeep is
Flamekeep
right
is
at the
right
tip of the
by-
Brentwood.
Wait, that's gonna be in near Thrain because Flamekeep.
Yeah, it is in Thrain. It's the capital of Thrain.
Yeah, it's right
Oh,
by the
We stopped
weird.
in Thrain.
Oh, I was trying to figure out, is it faster to lightning rail to Flamekeep and then like sail to Korth, or like walk the distance, or is it faster to go the long way around with the lightning rail? Because the lightning rail is like much longer, but like you don't have to get off the lightning rail that way.
We'd have to sail anyways because the lightning rail and the road between Thalios and Reckonmark don't connect.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have to take a
that's
ferry
weird.
across.
They do have ferries.
What are there ferries we could rent from Flamekeep to Korth?
There are. It wouldn't be. It would probably cost more. And it'd be a little bit slower.
Look, you're the
It's
you're
for
the travel
George.
guy. Which way is faster?
I am a forest travel guy.
Which way is cheaper?
Probably the lightning rail. I guess, well, walking's ultimately cheaper. And you know how much, you know how I feel about the forest.
I'd also say we're having this conversation as we're walking to, right?
Yeah,
got plenty of time, it'll be
we're
a
on
couple
the way to
days, right?
Starlasker already.
Yeah, Starlasker. Yeah, this is our conversation on our way to Starlasker. Because regardless, we need to go to Starlasker first.
If you go down and right from Ken Run, which is up the road from New Sire, there's Gallerhorn. That's not related to anything, but I think it's cool.
Yeah, no. If we just went like a northwest, we can go to the Dragon. What is it? Not relevant at all, but it's cool as shit.
We could go to the Mournlands if we want it.
Yeah, honestly, let's cross the Mournlands. That's the most direct
guys.
route.
That sounds like a great idea.
The most important lesson we just learned from this combat: Mornlands perfectly chill, and everyone has a good time there.
Simply.
You certainly will
We
not.
all get our own
Mournlands.
powers from it.
Yeah,
Let me
well,
tell you what, you put me in the Mornlands, it's like putting a fish in water. I'll say that.
it does look like the lightning rail does run to Methril, so somebody's doing something there.
I think it just used to run there.
It used to, yes.
Yeah. Hate to be here.
Also, it looks like there is a fort in the Mournlands that is still occupied. Fort Blight is not destroyed.
In the
I bet-
default Eberron setting, that's where the Lord of Blades is. But I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I was
that's
gonna say it's
in
probably where the
here.
blades hang out.
There's a whole Warforged posse that occupy
Yeah.
the Mournlands. 'Cause
I'm
they're
not a big
affected by
fan
it.
of them, frankly.
Well, I like them, but in character and in real life.
I have no strong feelings, but did we figure out which way is the best way to get to Irontown?
Yeah, that's what I was asking Nathan. Was if it was cheaper for us to go from Star Alaska down and up through the Lightning Rail through like Passage, or if it's cheaper for us to go right and up and then take a ferry across.
No. Lightning Rail is basically always going to be the cheapest option.
All right,
do we
so then
lose?
let's Murphy fill
That
out.
was yeah.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
All right, let's rail it.
There he is.
Wow.
Never say that again, Dawson.
That's a turn.
Actually, can you say that more often so we can get it on recording?
You decided to use.
We do have it on recording.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that from the
See,
stream
this is what we
make
need. We
a
started
soundbar.
doing this in another Discord that I'm in where we do a bunch of TTRPGs. So we created a coach channel. Zero regrets.
I
Yeah,
love
our-
those
let's do that right
channels.
now.
They're
Are we
so
adding
good.
That's good. That's
I'm just gonna
good.
put this here.
I'm gonna clip you saying that from like the stream records and make a soundboard of it. I'm gonna have
Please do.
and push, and it's just you
Please
every
do.
time.
Anytime we take a lightning
Um,
rail, you have to play the sounds of me going, "Let's rail it."
That's crazy.
It'll be around 5 days before you arrive in New Sire.
Are you in Star Alaska?
Sorry, Rote. Are you headed to Star Alaska?
Yeah, so we can take the
Isn't that
lightning
where we have
rail.
to go to
You
take
gotta
the
walk
lightning
the road
rail?
first.
Yeah.
So, why don't? Largely no issue, but for each of the 5 days, I would like someone to roll a D100.
Oh, crap.
Oh no.
We can. Everyone
for
can
each of
do-
us?
Except, yeah, one for each of us.
Sure, why not?
Oh, perfect.
For Eclipse's like, she knows the body is alive, right? Like, she still has that in her head.
None of the information you received has changed.
So does it like, is it like pointing her at a direction? Like she knows the location of where it is.
You know the direction.
So
You
yeah,
don't know
is
the
it?
distance.
Yeah, I was gonna say every night she sleeps, she's gonna be sleeping facing like the direction, like a compass.
Okay.
That is some weird. You know what? That's actually some forest shit. You see that shit in the
Dog
forest
when
all the
it
time.
poops.
Is that forest shit? I think that's crazy people shit, but
You got
know.
birds looking at like where they came from.
Who's doing day one?
Oh,
I got
Oh,
85.
Okay,
I got
this
a
is supposed to be for each of the
97.
days.
I guess.
no, each
Ooh.
of us rolled for a different day.
Who's doing? What's day one?
I'll do day
Yeah.
one with 80. There you go.
Okay.
Day 2 can be 85.
Eclipse. Just roll a D100. for me.
Okay.
Again.
Let's go.
86.
Woo!
What?
What does that mean?
Lord.
That is scary. That's a scary face
These are
to
not
make.
good signs.
It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn.
I'm looking at the SpongeBob background to like settle my heart rate.
Eclipse, while you're keeping watch, you notice an adult black dragon swoops down.
Just roll a D100 again. That one's wild.
Wait, can you say what that
Wait,
one was?
you gotta at least tell us.
I'll tell you when the session is over.
Oh
Okay,
my
okay.
God. That's 15.
Oh.
15.
Oh, someone make a
Jeez.
note of that.
Yeah, 86.
I'll
Don't
make a
know,
reminder.
86.
Okay. Nothing much. Although, at one point, there are what looks like a trail of animal footsteps crossing the path.
Notable animals or just?
That's all.
Okay.
Is that something only Eclipse sees?
No, you guys all see this.
Would it be? Okay. Weird. Hmm.
I mean, not weird. Wildlife.
No, like in a meta context, weird.
yeah.
But no action is required of you guys. Day 2. Who's rolling?
I got a
I think
50.
Miguel called dibs on
Oh,
that.
okay, go for
I
it,
got
yeah.
an 85.
Okay.
Yeah, day 2.
It is pretty uneventful.
85.
Day 3.
I will do that one. I got a 97.
Uneventful. Day 4.
I'll hit you with the 53 I rolled.
Uneventful. And day 5.
Oh, Lord.
I got a 13.
13.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm so curious as to what the 86 was.
Yeah,
you eventually
we just
arrive
can't do an 86.
back in Rote, which you had only been in for a small period of time, and once again, you are only going to be in there for a small period of time.
In Rote?
Yes,
Why'd we go all the way from New Sire to Rote?
because that's where the lightning rail is.
I thought it was in Starlasker.
Yeah, Rote's like way the hell to the east or the west.
You're in New Sire. Above is Rote.
Above is Starlasker.
We have different maps. What the hell is happening?
Yeah, right by Lake Bray.
Oh.
That is the map that.
Yeah, this is the map we all have.
Oh, oh that's Starlight. Hold on, let me get the Eberron book.
What is his map look?
Someone.
That's crazy. He's checking the logs. He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to know right now what 86 was.
I know, I'm so
A
curious.
Tarask attacks your party.
I really like the SpongeBob background.
Murphy, which one are you?
I think, like costume-wise, I'm probably SpongeBob. And then, like spirit-wise, I think I'm also SpongeBob.
Kenneth, Krabs, I feel like.
I feel like Luck is Patrick.
Alright, let me see.
It's
Being
just,
lucked as
weird.
Patrick?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have the physical map.
Imagine him in.
You know what? Kind of real, actually.
Dude, Patrick looks like Francisco. Francisco
Francisco is kind of the knight archetype of the party, so that does make sense.
Yeah, I guess SpongeBob looks like Eclipse because she's the elf.
I think that's racist.
Wait, we can assign. So wait, each character you could either assign it to the costume of the character or the actual character. So like
Yeah.
Luck is Patrick, but then
Right.
Francisco is Patrick's costume.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Eclipse is
Eclipse
SpongeBob's
is-
costume.
Miek is SpongeBob. Dr. Andre is Mr. Krabs' costume. And Keen is
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Krabs.
Yes.
And
then it
goes
goes-
on the table.
Okay, after consulting the map that
Who's
comes from the
Sandy?
Eberron book,
Sandy.
I am going to have to change my reference because your guys is correct. I don't know why that is so different.
Successful
Maybe
revolt.
it's some lore stuff. I don't know. Well, yes, Darlasker. Absolutely. You arrived there.
So I
Want to
suppose
hop
we
on
do-
the lightning round?
Yeah.
Yeah, get on the train to Dalios.
Okay. Lightning rail it is. Let me calculate the prices.
I'm gonna quickly run to the bathroom while you do math.
Mm-hmm. Do.
Not gonna lie, I kind of thought Dawson was saying that for Francisco. I was like, all right, dude, like go piss
Always in
girl.
here.
And no, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
If we find Jarl's Jupiler again, it's actually on site.
Yeah, it's interesting because you guys were like, "Wow, wait, my map is actually like significantly different."
Wow. Maybe that's why I've been like so lost. I was like, I don't know about this.
Wait, okay, wait, what is this map of? What is this? Is this like the 3rd edition one? I guess it must be. Like the Moorlands look way different.
The god of this world is cross-referencing different
Hey.
kinds of topologies.
I
I don't
will
remember putting that river there.
keep that in mind. Anyways,
To Lake,
yep.
to Iron Town. They go.
I wonder what track that animal was.
Deer.
I probably could have looked into it, but I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah. Eyes, animal tracks in a road. Yeah.
You see that all the time, right?
That's nothing crazy.
So
Oh, yeah.
actually, the lightning rail actually does go over the water.
Awesome.
So there's just a straight shot.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's
It
do
will
it.
cost each of you
Jump off. Just jump
14
off.
gold pieces.
Ouch.
Worth it.
14 puts me to a multiple of 10, so I actually like that.
And
Is
you
that
will
multiple
arrive
10?
in 2 days.
That's not a multiple of 10. That's not how that works.
No, like, spending that puts me to a multiple of 10.
Oh,
How much are tickets?
14.
14.
I don't have that much money.
Oh, how much? True!
Yeah.
Do you need all 14?
I
You
have
probably
10
don't have
gold.
to- You probably
You have
don't have
10
to-
gold? I'll give you the 4.
Okay.
Eclipse will give you the other 10.
Okay.
Y'all called me Mr. Krabs, so I'm keeping my gold.
No. We called you Mr. Krabs' outfit. Don't get it
This is me
twisted.
first dollar.
You know Eclipse does not give a shit about her gold.
Oh, and Keen was the one that got the 100
I
gold.
used to-
It all
Yeah,
comes to
I-
Yeah.
I gave all my money to Keen because that was part of the deal.
I would
He
like.
didn't even actually help me with the fight. Do I still need to pay him?
He was there helping you emotionally, but maybe you can
Yeah.
discuss that with Keen.
There's actually a 3rd living spell that he handled all by himself off screen.
Yep.
Good on him.
Living spell ceremony.
Yeah. He had to attend a wedding.
And he's blue, so now he's in the photos permanently.
I need someone to roll a D100.
Can I do it since I got such a crazy roll last
Yeah,
time?
go for it.
Yeah, I think
Sure.
Eclipse
Oh,
got
the
do
it.
that,
energy's
do
with
that.
you.
87, but that's okay.
Hell yeah, clip.
14.
86. Woo!
That adds up to 100.
86.
No, I think
Four.
only one person was supposed to roll.
Well, we did need a second one because nothing.
Oh.
No,
happens that
no,
day,
I was
but there
making a
gonna be
joke
second
that
day.
it was.
Oh,
So the one was an
yeah,
86,
you
and the
wanna
other
do
one was
that
a
again?
14.
I got a 14. Oh.
An uneventful.
No,
first
I
day
was
on the
making a
train.
joke that we shouldn't roll an 86.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
Roll just roll one more D100 for the second day.
I can throw that one out.
Oh,
Oh no, go for it.
Sounds
I like
support.
rolling dice.
Yeah, do it.
So
Go.
a little dice roll.
I spend 5 hours every night just rolling dice for no reason. Just like the catharsis
50.
of it.
15.
50.
Right in the line.
50.
0.
Uneventful. And in no time, you guys arrive in Korth. It is lightly raining at the time you arrive.
Is Korth
Who here has
Seattle?
been in Karnath?
I have. I think
Korth is-
Lucht has too, right?
Yeah, I was born here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Karnath is an interesting country. It is obviously one of the human nations, primarily dominated by humans. Breland, Onder, Thrain, Karnath. Oh, and what was Sire? Were the human nations. In Karnath, one of the first things that maybe catches you off guard is there is undead helping take your luggage off the train. That is very common. In Karnath, when people die, they're often brought back to serve for as long as their bodies stay together for. This is largely done and enabled by the practice of the religion called the Blood of Vol. And it has its ups and downs. Obviously, upside, Karnath, most people live pretty well, even if they are on the kind of bottom class, because a lot of the jobs that would necessarily be taken are done and are unpaid labor. The downside, of course, is that, well, when you die, you are going to be one of those people. To people who have been here, it's a familiar sight. To those who haven't, it might be a bit jarring, although you certainly were aware of it before you came here. The day is yours.
The scenery leaves a more sour taste in my mouth now.
I think the only real reason we're here is to meet with what's her name, sister, right?
Deliver
Yeah.
the letter.
Aren't we delivering a letter?
Yes,
We're delivering a letter.
And then we're
a letter that
going
we
that
decided
way.
not to open.
Just got
Up until now.
No.
As we enter the city, that we've decided to open the letter.
All right, let's go find Joriel's sister. Joriel's a first name, not a last name, isn't it?
Shoreline?
Joriel, Jorlane. Listen, if I
You are-
spell the names wrong enough in my own notes, they just change in my mind.
You are seeking Jessica Mara. With a Y.
Okay, where's the Y in this one? It had to
Okay.
be written on the letter, right?
Where do you think the Y is?
It's actually spelt Jessica, but you just pronounce it Jessica. But there is no J. It's actually
Jessica.
Y at the very beginning.
I'll put it in the
That's
chat.
good, that's good.
Did I just canonize the new
It's
spelling?
a Y instead of the I. Does anyone know how to find her?
Sure.
Isn't that your job?
Yeah.
Just walk around.
Is it on the letter? Like a street? With like a little eye on top, stands for information.
No, just the name.
Okay. Is there a House Orion, like post office?
Yeah, you could find one.
Yeah, I'm assuming
you
they would
live there,
have.
You definitely know where to find one.
Yeah, I'm assuming they would definitely have like a location of like a mailing address.
Actually, when is the last time you were here?
Probably when I left. Probably
How
a
long
couple
ago
years.
was it? Couple.
At
What is
least
a
like
couple?
at least several years.
What is several? It does matter.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay. I'm hoping that me pulling this number out of my ass, well, it doesn't cause like a plot hole. But I'm gonna say like 4 years.
Make a history check.
Cool.
For me, it's been
Love
like
making those because I don't have a modifier for them, so I just put it on the die, which is a cool 5.
for me it's been like 60.
Did you roll? Sorry.
Yeah,
maybe-
5.
5. Okay.
Ah, nothing has changed.
I was gonna say, I think it's been even longer for Francisco. So
Yeah.
You head over to House Orion.
Mm-hmm.
There is a human there. Can I help you?
Yeah. I am delivering a letter, and I need the mailing address of a person whose name I forgot already.
Jessica Mara.
Yeah, Yeska? Yeah,
Jessica
Yeska
Mara.
Mara. Yeska Mara.
Jessica Mara?
Jessica.
Oh, let me check for Jessica Mara.
Jessica.
Unfortunately, I don't know of any. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, okay. Now we seem to be at an impasse. What was the name of the professor? Out of
Jorlane Mara?
Jorlang. Okay. Where? All right, that's weird because they're definitely supposed to be here. Is there some sort of register I can go to for information about, like did they used to live here?
I do not have any records of Jessica Mara.
Ever living here?
That is correct.
How far back do your records go? Just like
Quite
yeah,
far.
no. Quite far?
Yes. You do work for the house.
House Orion? Yeah.
Are you? But we don't have the dragon mark.
I'm a part of the Couriers Guild. I'm kind of like,
Right.
yeah. I'm currently couriering, if you noticed.
Well, there's no Mara with that name, unfortunately.
Is there a Mara?
Yes. Oh, there's Jessica Mara.
Oh.
Is that
Yeah.
what you were speaking of?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you know what? I think it was.
Oh, well, yes, of course, Jessica Mara's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just like written. I just, it's written a certain way. So in my head, I was thinking, oh, it's probably pronounced whatever.
And there's no. This was given to you. Can I see it?
Yeah.
Looks at it. There's no mark of confidentiality on it. Oh. Yes. Well. Are you? You're not familiar with? Well, obviously not. Jessica Mara is the Secretary of State in Karnath. So, you just need to head over to the capital and enter.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
This just got a little bit more high profile than I initially thought.
Jorlane is kind of an asshole for not mentioning that, I think.
Yeah, okay. Hey,
So-
It's a
you know,
little
man,
surprise,
thanks a
it's
lot for
okay.
telling me that, because that would have thrown me for a crazy loop in the moment.
What was the last name one more?
Mara?
Mara. Secretary of State for Karnath.
Yeah. When? Okay. So I'm assuming I don't know who this person is.
Not with a 5.
Yeah, okay. So there's been an, I guess, politics and whatnot. They're always changing. Cool. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna deliver this letter now because that's the job and that's the thing that I do.
That is your job.
It is the thing that
Mhm.
you do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna walk out. And I'm gonna think for a little bit. And I don't know if I ever formally declared myself. Like, I don't know what my status in the House Beneath is really. And
House
I'm now
Orion?
I'm now back in my home country, and that's gonna be something that's gonna have to come up at some point, I think.
I think Luck is talking about like he used to be House Deneth.
Yeah.
And this is the House Deneth home country, if I remember
is.
correctly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was raised in the city where like the like the capital of the house basically, I think. Whatever it's called. But I'm gonna have to resolve that because I don't think I think I'm still technically a member of the house.
Wait, did you just abandon? Like,
Yeah. No, I totally did that actually.
oh man.
I had a bad moment and then I immediately ditched everything.
You
So
need to-
we're gonna
You're gonna have to sit Francisco down for that one when that comes out.
yeah. But yeah. In any case, I'm gonna go back to the party, tell them that we're meeting with the Secretary of State, or at least delivering a letter to him. And I guess let's go to the Capitol.
All right. Specifically, the Capitol building.
Yeah, we're already
Yeah.
in the capital.
Yeah, we're already in the Capitol. Oh my God.
I thought
It
you
just
were
hit again
a
how important
trooper.
this person is, and I just like get totally blindsided by it.
Have you
You
never-
know where to find the Capitol building. It is quite the structure. It is kind of like surrounded by. You have to go through basically 2 different layers of city, all with like different walls, until you eventually reach this absolutely ginormous castle, which almost like goes up in a spiral. But before you can get close, there are gates and there are guards.
Hello.
One is alive, one
Oh.
is dead.
Oh. For a moment, I'm like, wait a second. You just. But then I realize it's what the country we're in.
One of the guards is dead on the fucking ground.
That's honestly where my mind went, and I'm like, whew.
Yeah.
What of those
Yeah.
lies?
That's what I was thinking.
You know. Hello. Delivering a letter to the Secretary of State. Official.
Kind of looks at you.
Official house around.
Documentation. Nah.
Alright, dude. Sure. Pull out the letter, I'm assuming I have like papers for House Orion.
I think you do. I think that is an item you get for your background.
Guild Artisan, baby.
Okay. Yeah. Just you.
Just me?
Come in.
Can we not all
Check
come
'em.
in?
You see one of the
Switch things
undead
aside.
guard starts to frisk you.
Oh god, Luck's gonna learn the information because he's the only
I'm
one
going
going.
to. I'm going to,
Oh my
to
God,
present.
it's gonna happen.
I'm gonna present my house. I'm gonna present my house Dineth.
Let be the only one
well,
going. Luck is just going in. It's just him.
Okay. Alright.
He's gonna learn.
It seems like a good idea to let anyone go anywhere by themselves,
Oh,
but
man.
You're bringing the goober to the Secretary of State right now? Are you kidding me?
Just don't
Your
fuck it up. Just don't fuck it
your
up.
weapons are removed from your person.
Cool.
You just bought that.
And
I just bought
any
yeah.
magical items you have are identified and also removed. If any.
No.
guys,
Is it
isn't
Presto?
Luck carrying the artifact?
No, that's Keen.
Yeah, Keen has it.
True.
Oh, okay.
You
Ooh.
freaked me out. 'cause
I was
actually
really
told
worried.
you.
Well, I
You
thought.
could have given it to someone if you. They're not gonna confiscate it. They just don't want you to have it when you go inside.
Yeah.
Are you-
Okay.
Are you
Yeah,
sure
Keen
no one?
has something.
Okay. Ooh, I was worried there for a second.
Are you sure no one else
Um,
can come in?
I'm gonna.
That's correct. He's the only one who has that permission. Being House of Ryan. Unless- do you have business?
No, none of the rest of us have business in there. Best of luck to you, Luck. I believe in you.
I mean,
Hey,
I will-
man.
You both are very mean.
Look, if you want someone, I want to offer is all I meant. I wasn't going to insist. I was really going to offer.
I don't think they're gonna budge on this.
Good luck in
Guys.
there.
You see 4 guards, 3 undead, 1 alive,
Wait,
approach and start to escort you inside the Capitol
wait.
building.
Before
Yeah.
Luck goes, I just want to check something really quick, really
Mhm.
quick, before Luck gets out of our sight.
This is like
this?
sending your kid on their first errand.
Before you go, Eclipse is gonna pull you back and put a potion down your throat. Your MC Hammer pants become normal pants for 10 minutes.
What potion did you just use?
So I get a free potion every day, right? And I rolled a 6, which is the transformation alter self spell. So
Close. That's disguise self.
Can
Is it
I,
not?
can I make a layer of
Ew.
skin around
No.
the They have large legs.
It's so different. Oh, I can't. You're
You
right.
can make him more.
So you want to look like you're wearing
Yeah, wait,
no
no, make
pants
me
at
handsome.
all?
This
I
is
have
the Secretary of State.
I have
we can get
dress
Chad
clothes.
luck.
Wait, I have disguise self. Does disguise self do anything?
Do you want to be enchanting yourself before you enter?
I
Oh
have
my
to
god,
say
we haven't even made it
clothes.
past the
With, like,
gate
guys
ever gonna
like
cause an
feeling.
international incident.
Never mind. I was hoping that would work.
I do have disguise self.
That's probably not a good idea.
You'd
Well,
also
just
be
look at the
casting
guards
it
and be
in
like,
front of
dude.
them.
All I'm gonna do is change my pants. Man, hey, you. Talking to the alive one. I'm just gonna change my pants real quick. Is that okay?
No, sorry, no magic inside the Capitol building.
But we're like outside the gate right now, right? Alright.
I have dress pants. I have them in my backpack. Do you want to use
You
them?
want to change your pants to it now? Not with
I'm
magic.
gonna change my. Wait. It would feel like lying if I changed my pants now. I feel like they're an extension of my body.
What is wrong with you?
Purple pants
I
forever.
need to go in there and I need to show the Secretary of State exactly who they're dealing with, which is me and my pants. I'm gonna go in there. I can't get rid of these pants, especially the belt.
Mr. Purple pants.
I
You,
need to believe in myself.
if that's everything, you are brought inside the Capitol building. There are
Yeah.
4 guards escorting you there. It is a series of you kind of go in through one area and you are kind of like lifted up Like there's like almost it's an elevator in some sense that brings you up. You kind of continue walking the spiral and are go up another elevator, continue going forward again, and are brought up another elevator. You are just constantly spiraling upwards until you are pretty close to the top of the Capitol building. There, two guards open up a door to a large room. There are weapons and what looks like trophies lining the wall. There are many Karnath accessories. And inside the room, behind a small desk, is Jessica Mara. The halfling looks strikingly similar to Jorlane, with pale skin and long black hair. However, the bits of metal Jorlane wears are replaced with gold circlets and rings. She has a long dagger strapped to her waist, ready to be used at any moment. Oh my god. What are you wearing?
You know, that's really hurtful. And but besides that, okay, first off, I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve, which is my pants in this case. Also, I have a letter for you.
Right,
From your
that's why you've been
sister.
allowed inside. Make it quick. Sit down. She
Okay.
goes and closes the door. You see there is like a latch that she kind of moves in a full circle. And you hear lots of gears turning and locking into place. All the windows are drawn. It's fairly dark inside. Similar to Jorlane's office, but probably for a different reason. It doesn't feel as spiritual in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hand me the letter.
Yeah, dude.
She opens it up. You know Jorlane?
Yes. Well,
What do you know about her?
I
She's
deliver
reading the
mail
letter
to
while she's having this conversation.
I deliver mail to Morgrave University regularly. And yeah, I know Jorlane.
Yes? You didn't answer my question. What do you know about her?
I know she's a colleague of my good friend. That's the big one.
Oh, who's
And
your friend?
then Dr. Andre,
Hmm.
you know him?
No.
Okay. Well, he's great. You should meet him sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know that. And yeah.
Where were you
Okay,
born?
just- What? What? Wait. One more time?
Where were you born?
Oh, I was born in Carlington.
Oh. You're a Carnathian.
Yeah.
Hmm. Is it nice to be back?
Yeah, honestly, the smell of rotting flesh is almost familiar.
How's Brelin this time of year?
It's all right. Yeah, it's it's no it's not like home. I'll tell you that.
She kind of gives you like a stare. Jorlane speaks highly of you.
Really? That's great.
She had a... There's more of you. Is that correct?
Yeah. Just outside.
I see. How's Jorlane doing? At this point, she's done reading and kind of puts it on the table face down.
Yeah. How's she doing? Last time I saw her, she was doing, middling. You could say. But
Middling.
seems like she's doing good. Yeah, middling.
Middling. Why middling?
Well,
At
in
this
the
point, she's
in
kind of like playing with a dagger, like kind of with her fingers.
well, and I'm operating in complete honesty when I say this. I don't know any of the details of why she was middling. Nice to
You don't
Egger.
know any of the details. There are details to be known. Who knows them?
Um, who, who? Nice dagger. Who?
Oh my god.
Who knows? I think, and let me tell you, I'm not the guy you want to ask for this. I think my friends do.
You are like 10 seconds away from just going bazinga. Like,
Oh my god.
Just goes like, you, Dr. Andre, keep doing it there.
Really, your friends know why Jorlane is middling?
Why do my friends know why? Is,
That's what
my,
you said, isn't it?
yeah, no, it's what I said. I don't know if I'm starting
You
to.
seem trustworthy.
I would say I am, actually.
Right, right. So I believe you. I totally believe you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
If you learn, I'd be curious. I might just ask them, how long are you going to be in Korth for?
Fourth? Well, increasingly, I wish to be here for not as much time. But this was, but this was just like, honestly, we came here to give you this letter of, from your sister who has colleagues that you wouldn't want to, hurt, I think.
Hmm. Were you ever a soldier?
Yeah, I was.
Hmm. So you've taken a life before.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a dagger just like that. Well, not as nice, but
Really?
yeah, they confiscated it for the time being. Which, I get. You really do.
Hmm.
But I'm more of a bow guy, actually. That's like I actually just got a new one that also got confiscated.
I've never been big into bows.
Mm-hmm. Are you a dagger kind of person? Just a
Oh,
guess.
I do enjoy daggers. I find
No.
bows make killing very impersonal, impolite.
Yeah?
But
Okay.
bows are effective in combat. I won't deny that. They have a purpose. They have a role to play. And a good soldier knows exactly how to play that part.
Oh, I 100% agree.
I've been having a middling experience recently.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Jorlane tells me that you are all quite capable. If
Yeah.
it's not too much of a bother, I have an issue that needs resolving, and I'd happily compensate you all for it.
Okay. No, yeah, totally.
I need you to take care of a certain spy that has been trying to observe me.
Oh. Yeah? Is that a thing that I guess, someone of your political power. That makes sense.
Is that
Who?
something you'd be interested in?
Interested? I'm gonna
Sorry,
say
let
yes.
me rephrase.
Yeah.
Is that something you're capable of doing?
Okay. Yes.
Excellent. She opens up one of the drawers. She pulls out a dossier and hands it to you. Elizabeth March. She has been observing me for quite some time now. A Fjorlin agent.
Mhm.
Deal with her, and I will reward your group quite well.
Okay. Great. Yeah, no, we could definitely do that. Where, does someone who works in the building, like what kind of information is pertinent to this?
Oh, they don't work in the building.
Okay.
They're an entertainer. You'll find them around.
Hmm. Okay.
Might have to do some finding, some
Oh,
seeking.
you know what? And you picked just the right guy for that. I'm great at that.
Excellent. I believe you. You're a trustworthy person. I'm sure I won't be disappointed.
I'm so happy I gave you that impression. All right. Well, sorry that you're in a middling position. I'm so excited to rectify that. I'm gonna meet up with my group and we're gonna handle this for you.
How thoughtful of you. Well, it was nice meeting you, Mr. Peregrine.
And it was an absolute honor to meet you as well.
She pushes a button underneath the desk. And the doors behind you open.
I'm
Have a
gonna,
great rest of your day.
oh, I absolutely will. It's a lovely city and country you have here. And I'm gonna, gonna carry I'm like the first couple steps, you're gonna be facing them, and then I'm just gonna like quickly turn around and like speed walk out. And then gonna get out to the building and accompanied by guards. I'm gonna get out of the gate. Everyone's in front of me. I'm gonna see. One moment. I'm gonna go to like the other side of the street, and like turn a corner to get past a building, like in an alley or something, and just like vomit. Gonna get that out of my system. And then, oh my god. Okay. And then I walk back. Sorry guys. Sorry guys. Sorry about that. Um, let's go talk somewhere.
So did the meeting go well?
I thought it went so, and I'll tell you the arc. I walked in and I was nervous, you know, very important person, home country. I got very nervous very quickly, like way up here nervous, and then all of a sudden it was good. And in fact, I landed as a job with my expert negotiation skills.
And what precisely is this job?
Yeah, what are
Let's go to somewhere not in the open, and I would love to discuss that with you.
it's one of those jobs.
It's
All
already
right.
a great sign.
All right. And then I'll go back to the alleyway. Mind the vomit. That wasn't me. Um, okay. So I don't know what was in that letter. I'm gonna be completely honest. And thank God. I honestly don't know what's in that letter. But No, she said I was trustworthy, so she gave me a job, and she said that there is a spy that has been watching her, an entertainer named Elizabeth March. Was that the right out of character? Was that the right name?
I
Is
put
that-
in the text
Does that mean
Cool.
anything to anyone?
in the chat.
Elizabeth, what?
March?
Elizabeth March.
March.
Yeah, do any of us
So-
recognize the name?
So, it does mean it to someone who might not be here right now.
Okay.
Oh no.
No.
Newsies. God.
So you just continue, but definitely after this conversation we might end the session because
So we should definitely
Okay.
kill her right now
Yeah,
before getting
before
cast.
anything
Yeah,
happens.
100%.
Yeah, we're supposed to, this is one of
Yeah.
those jobs where we find her.
Stab her in the back.
Know what I'm saying? So, but hey, let me tell you, I think you know what, and you know what, the professor said about us in that letter that this person told me. They said that we are capable. Whoa! Look at that. Great. I'm sorry. I'm.
Yeah.
Are there any other pertinent details we feel like getting out of the way now?
The details about the thing.
About your conversation, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I walk in there and there's this like crazy door and she does like a circle thing to lock
I
it.
need to get I didn't send the image of what she looks like yet.
Yeah.
I need-
She looks like just like the professor, but it's got like she has more like gold thing going on. And oh god, she was talking, and you know that thing where like someone's talking to you, but like on a service level, as they're like doing something. Like she was reading and talking to me, and then when she locked in and started really talking to me, she started playing with her dagger. So I thought that was the zenith of the tense. That's when I was really getting freaked out. And then she just
hot.
started like saying I'm a trustworthy guy. Started saying I'm capable. Started saying we're capable, and I'm like, whoa, I'm kind of getting gassed up right now. And then we got the job. But yeah, like it honestly worked out really well.
Dude, big high five.
Big high five.
Up top. Up top.
Did we just become a hit
If I
squad?
hold my arm up, can Lux reach it?
No, absolutely not.
It gets you like on the elbow.
He's really trying.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
I think we
listen,
just got hired for an assassination.
yeah. So I was gonna mention that I understand that that's like probably not the thing that we normally do, but oh my, I forgot to mention this. When she was playing with the dagger, she's like, "Are you a soldier?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you a good soldier?" And I'm like, "What?" And then she's like, I like daggers. I like how personal the kill is, and like how like polite. Like I'm like, what is going on? What are you talking about? So I couldn't have said no to this job. Like I was so tweaked out. I couldn't like. You had to be, if you weren't a fly on the wall in that room, you would have known exactly. I could not say no to that person. Absolutely not. So sorry, did just get us roped into an assassination, but
And you said she gave us this job?
yes.
Like she was talking about the gaggle of us as well?
Oh yeah. No, she was. Speaking of the gaggle. Okay. And you can't be mad.
I did not promise you anything, Lux.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know anything. And you know that. So you
Yeah.
can't be mad. She asked me about the temperament of her sister when we left, and I said she was middling. And admittedly, a little bit of an understatement. Right? And then she asked, do you know why my sister was middling? And I said no, and that was true. And she said, do your friends know? And I said yes. And then the word came out of my mouth. As it left my mouth, I suddenly broke into a cold sweat because I just realized I don't know what I said, but I definitely said something.
Oh, we're so fucked.
So
Well, okay. We made a good impression on the prince,
yes,
I think. So
We
maybe
did.
Maybe we're not immediately dead.
Wait, the prince? What does it have to do with anything? If you are going to continue this conversation, I'm going to walk away.
This has nothing to do with anything. It's just people in power. We keep making people in
Okay.
power notice us, and that's never
Good
good for your
theory.
long-term health.
And I'm going to believe you and not think about that at all. Anyway, I'm so sorry.
You wouldn't
I
believe
don't
me.
know
I
what I
would
just
to you.
did. What I do know is that I got us a cool job.
How much are we getting paid?
I don't know if I'm comfortable
I
with
don't.
this kind of job.
Oh, you didn't ask about payment before we agreed to be
No.
hitmen?
No, I didn't. And I didn't because I thought I thought the price the price for the mission was my life.
And are there any more details with this? Like, you said she's a spy, and we have a name. Is there, like...
Name. She
Did she
said
give you
she middling temperament, but I think that was because of the spy. About the spy, yeah, no, it's Elizabeth March, entertainer, has been kind of ratting out on this Secretary of State. She
She
said
give you anything?
What?
Did she give you anything?
If anything. No, literally, actually, no. She just said, look for her and.
Yeah, you got a dossier.
Oh!
He's like
Out of the
holding a
bag.
piece of paper.
See, out of character, I forgot that because I don't know what a dossier is.
It's like a paper with information, generally about, like, a person.
Yeah, it's like an official report.
Okay. Pull out of my messenger bag. Look at that. Cool paper. What does it say?
There are a lot of different entries in places where you would write in answers or values. On most of them, it just says unknown. You know the name. You have the house that they are from. House Fireland. I don't know how to say this. Fiarlon. I don't know. Let me look it up actually. Let's see.
Put in Google Translate.
Pronouns. Everon. Fireland. I'll go with that. House Fireland. You know that she uses a liar.
Cool.
Her there's one more detail that I have to find. And I have to probably look through a lot of my notes.
What was that? She was a spy for a certain country. That was mentioned.
You know, she's just a spy.
Oh, just a
Who
spy.
she works for is unknown outside of the house, but usually people hire the people from the house for something.
Okay.
No.
Someone died.
That's not the one.
Dr.
Yeah.
Andrew.
That's not the one. That's not it.
Is there a place you can get Diabba died here?
Yes.
I feel like we can rule that the reason Kenneth isn't here for this conversation is because he's getting
He's getting the Abu died, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually how they clear. They just sing the song.
Kenneth better bury the hatchet after I dropped 100 gold on his ass.
Why can't I find this? This is so bad. That's very unfortunate. That
So
I don't have
house,
that in my notes.
entertainer's house.
Yeah, House Fireland. Okay.
Liar. Is there like a race?
I have to rack my brain.
Okay.
Because apparently I didn't write it down. Or I wrote it down somewhere and I can't find that note. But maybe you guys remember. The inn or tavern that you were told about from the people who
Oh.
were raiding the train.
I
Do you
forgot about
remember
that side
Oh.
what
quest.
the name of that place was?
Oh,
The
that
Bluefish
was the
Tavern.
lantern.
It was called the Bluefish Tavern.
The Bluefish Tavern?
Yep.
All right.
Dude, power of notes. Let's go.
Yeah. I remember the bandits were bringing the
Wait, this
Warforged
is-
to the people in Karnath and Korth for a cult they met at the Bluefish Tavern. That is what my
5
notes
hours
said.
sleep brain. Stick
Gabe, if you're
notes.
speaking, we can't actually hear you. I just saw your little character pop green.
I'm not.
Okay, cool.
My camera turned off. On the
Yes.
city.
So the Bluefish Tavern is the last place that they were known entertaining at.
Feel so bad for Eclipse. We
Yeah, she's not happy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just couldn't in that position.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even
It's-
know how I feel about the job to begin with. Outside of the
I mean,
fact
you
that
don't have to
it's-
do it, but it does seem in our best interest to ingratiate ourselves with the powerful.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
maybe we can gain some information, and maybe there's another way around this. It's not doing that.
killing someone.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
If nothing else, I'd much rather bring her in alive to face proper justice than being cut down in the streets.
Sounded like she'd get cut down in the castle. The secretary. I don't know.
I mean, in fairness, this is legal.
Yeah, we just got.
The Secretary of State did tell us to do it.
I think we both know that's not why I feel bad about this.
The CIA PSYOP gave us permission to go.
Justice is determined by the ruling body within any organization. And in this case, the ruling body is determined this is justice.
When you live long
Okay.
enough, you know that the ruling body doesn't really have the best interest of those underneath them.
She called me competent.
Yeah.
It's
Congratulations.
great.
We all were.
You're receiving the highest award, the Carnathy Excellency in Journalism Prize.
2 daggers to the back of the head.
I think
Ah,
You know,
Even-
I don't know about you guys, but in a weird way, it feels like luck and this person have some, like, chemistry. Like, they said they were very competent, and trustworthy.
yeah,
Maybe they're hitting
and
on
I'm a
you.
soldier for their country,
Luck's type
Technically.
is...
technically.
Are we trying
Oh.
to set...
You're a
I
soldier
should mention that,
for this?
guys. I'm gonna have to stop you for a second.
There's another thing.
Yeah, this isn't about the conversation.
Okay.
I am technically, and by technically I mean like, and by all accounts, still a soldier.
technically, I mean all accounts.
Or who?
How does one forget they're a soldier?
Well, okay, so I had a bad day, and that's a little bit of an understatement, but I had a really bad day, and that's why I left. Looking at Andre,
So
I
you
left.
deserted?
That is the technical term, and it is
Okay.
true.
So-
Give me one
Yeah.
reason I should not drag you to a House Deneth prison cell.
So
The
the-
reason why is because I'm the in, right? Because like that Secretary of State back there in that Capitol building likes me.
So the
I don't
whole
think that's
time,
the win you think it is.
the whole time that we were friends and you were delivering the research test subjects, you were a soldier for Karnath?
Wait, research test
No.
subjects?
House Deneth.
House Denise. Okay.
Also basically Karnath because I worked in Carlington before I kind of moved out and did.
Genuine question: is it Deneth or Deneth?
I think it's
Dennis?
Dennis.
Because I've been saying
sorry.
Deneth.
Fancy
just want-
words.
Depends on the place.
Okay.
Doctor
Yeah, it's a local dialect.
Dr. Andre? Can I
Yo?
Hmm?
circle back to what you meant when you said test subjects?
Yeah, I would have, like, spellcasters and magical creatures brought in so that I could study with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
His
I didn't. I
subject sounds
never
a
asked.
bit
Subject
more.
is a scary word.
Yeah, that is a very scary word to use.
They came in perfect health and they left in perfect health.
Good.
That was the
I was afraid
concern.
of Dr.
I did,
Frankenstein and like
Well, the people did.
The reason why I bring this up is because I just need you guys to be on your toes for a situation when that might present itself, and I need you all to go with the flow.
So just so we're clear, you want us to murder someone on behalf of the local government that you are a fugitive of because you fled their army, the army that I still have a oath to, that you expect me to pretend I don't have for the
Well,
time
not
being.
fugitive anymore. He seems to have gotten the approval of the Secretary of State.
And I think that's pretty good. Okay, I understand. Okay. Listen, the nerves are off now. Let me get real for a second. I understand that I just dug a 12-foot hole, threw all of us in there,
Would have
and
been
then
great if you could do that where the
locked us
bodies
in.
were buried.
Yeah, I fucked up, and I really did. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry that my past full of cowardice and just like weird shit I've been doing is probably going to play a major role in the way that our lives are affected in the coming future. But we can get past this as a team.
In fairness, this doesn't seem very far off from the fight we just had a couple days ago.
It isn't, but
Motivations,
this one hurts.
the motivations are different, but it's still another person's gonna get killed. I'm probably gonna get knocked out twice again.
I'm sorry. And
Andre,
it's
I
probably
need you
bad
to
for your
stand
brain.
closer to me in the future.
I feel like being closer to you is more dangerous.
I think I need to stand closer to you in the future.
Um, just so you know, I am trained to be a bodyguard. I'm very good at taking hits for people next to me.
I feel like Luck needs to stand closer to me in the future. How are monsters gonna resist his hammer pants?
Yeah, it's like a magnet.
So,
And
look,
actually, you know what? Final thing to mention, that was the first thing that was brought up.
but before we move on, I have to know, what on earth led you to abandon House Death?
I was in the Mornlands as a bodyguard for a researcher. That's the person that I've been looking for. Do you know the Warforged in the Mornlands, the Blades? Are you familiar with them?
I would assume by nature I'd be somewhat familiar.
Yeah, no, you
right?
definitely are. I
Yeah,
think,
like,
It's something
I
that
think your
most
religion
people
Dawson
probably
is
has an
not, but
official statement
Francisco
about that.
probably is.
Yeah.
It's like having
Yeah.
a passing knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your religion probably has like an official declaration about their opinion on them. Like that's the kind of like they're an organization in their own right. But yeah, so I came into a confrontation with the Blades, and my obligation as a bodyguard was to protect this researcher, which I had failed to do, and I fled.
Looked out of the respect for our time together, I'm going to leave before I say something hurtful.
And I'm thankful you have that kind of restraint. I will leave you with the fact that it is bar none the worst thing I've ever done, and I spend all of my waking hours trying to atone for it. But I know that won't be enough for you now.
Yeah, I think Francisco's going to like take a couple steps away from the group and try and be more calm than he's been in the past about
Yeah.
things like this.
All right,
We were doing so good. As a
and
team.
we were, and we just need to channel that kind of energy again.
Look, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can ask me a question.
What was the researcher studying?
What did they study?
Yeah, what were they researching while you were protecting them?
The Mornlands. It was right after the morning, you know. So they just kind of. Oh, and they had a lot of. They were. She was great. She had like this great enthusiasm. It was everything Mornlands. we'd walk in as far as you can get past the fog cloud, and just spend time collecting materials. Um, she was emphatic, but I just one day just things happen. Things happen. And I fled. Yeah. But okay. Now is not the time for war stories. We have a job to do. And okay. I don't know what the importance of the fact that I said that you guys know whatever secrets were told to you by the professor. I think if we do a good job now, we can mitigate the damage of that. That's what I'm thinking. And I do not like to get into political intrigue at all, so I don't like this either. But I dug this hole, and we have to work as a team to get us out of it. And I apologize, but I think we should just move on. Go to the tavern. Start there.
Alright. We have to at least get Keen from Awadia Wadaim.
True. Yeah.
And
Indeed. And before you head anywhere, or as you're heading to your next destination, and probably Keen will have some opinions on the matter, we are going to end the session. And it is time to geek out during the credits.
Cool.
yeah. Francisco, you gotta help. Obvious reasons are obvious.
Obvious reasons are obvious. I think Francisco is deeply torn. He cannot decide if the bonding moment with Eclipse was like more powerful than the deep sense of betrayal he just felt hearing that.
Right.
Not only did he just finish emptying his heart about his bonds to House Deneth to Lucht, to immediately hear Lucht betrayed them and left his assignment to die in the Mornlands.
I remember when I first suggested this system, you guys asked why you would ever give someone a hurt point. The...
That's good.
I want to give Eclipse a help, but I don't know if I can justify not giving Luck to her in this moment.
You know what? Those are both very significant moments. I'll allow you to do both.
Okay, I think
I'll
do
make
that.
an exception.
Like,
Yeah.
this is
Your
like,
character did have a lot very important moments in the session.
I think Francisco and Eclipse are tight now, and also I don't think Francisco can talk to Luck for a couple days.
We're a fledgling group. What can you say?
I think it's the double whammy of immediately after bonding and sharing war stories together at the memoriam.
Yeah.
You're like also.
Guys, I fucked up.
Crazy.
I'm gonna yeah. I'll give Francisco a help.
Yeah.
Both the bonding and also the very deep sorrow of that, like the pity of it. So that's where he's at.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if Gabe is still.
two.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. It looked like
Yeah,
you're
I
saying
think
press.
Fran-
One, two. No, I
I don't
didn't.
know.
Just
Francisco's.
thinking.
Yeah.
Not really a whole lot happened for old
Francisco-
Andre this session.
I feel like this is a great Andre session.
Because he didn't do anything?
Oh, yeah.
No arguments.
Is that what Eclipse likes the best, when Andre doesn't do anything?
No, Eclipse likes when Andre comforts her.
I think I'm gonna give luck to
Francisco
her.
gets a help.
Sorry, Miyagi.
Oh,
Continue.
oh no. No, I think I'm like super lagging.
What were you doing? What were you giving it to, Mieg?
Yeah, Francisco. He has so many, but like my interactions with him were positive today, and he gave me a hug. So that was really nice.
That's true. We're down that
Everyone
outpost.
else was like out cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had an awkward drink with
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Don't worry, Eclipse. You have 3 help points from me just floating around that still need to be used. So.
Yeah.
Is that everyone?
Oh
Does it-
yeah.
I don't think
Let's give one out.
Andre has given out a point yet.
I think he said a
Eclipse
hurt to
and I will
me.
have a
Ah.
proper
Probably
like
from the
night
information.
out. Girls' night.
Yeah.
I need a girl's
I'm gonna
night.
give a hurt point to Nat because I still don't have any Mieg backstory.
That's
I don't know
crazy.
about that.
That's so right. That's so right.
Alright.
As the DM, I'm gonna tell you to re-roll.
Mieg has disadvantage until a backstory has been posted.
Nat 20. I don't think about that.
Yeah. Oh, that was a
Yeah.
great wisdom save. Try again, though.
I'm constantly frightened.
You do not want her to be
Mia's gonna
constantly frightened with
Smo
Ameliorator.
until she has a backstory.
Mieg has a backstory
I'll
that
give
no one knows,
Ameliorator
not
to
even me.
Dawson. She's so mysterious, not even God knows. She's actually a time traveler. That's why she can't have a backstory.
The thing
Fantasy
is,
Doctor
your
Who.
secret,
She's actually super secret.
your secret is one of my favorites.
Really
so
smart.
I really want you to make your backstory.
You don't like my secret?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
City, what's your secret?
We're still live.
We are.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Dr. Andre, you're giving the hurt to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't like giving hurts out,
Andre.
but it was really hard to not.
You know?
I get it. I understand how
Absolutely.
Francisco made everyone else feel last week.